What is going on, everybody? Welcome to this special Sunday stream. One second here. I need to... Thanks, there we go. Need to mute myself because I was hearing myself talk. That was weird. So, what is going on, everybody? Start over again. We got Legend in the chat, Sam, Tuxedo, Jesse, J-Dog over on Twitch, Ghost Gaming, Saki, still gonna say Wixby. I know I'm getting that wrong every time I say it. We got Austin, Alexia. How is it going, everybody? Sam, you're asking when you try to open Dying Light 1 on PC, but you start Dying Light 2 instead and have to wait for Dying Light 2 to close. Right? We got Cactus Water. I love monkeys. Curly Head Looney. Krana. How's it going? How are you today? I'm gonna say Bante. Cameron, how are you? How are you guys doing today? Hope y'all are having a wonderful day. So as you can see, we're in Dying Light 2. We've got friends all over the place. We got people over on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, you name it. Or not Twitter, Twitch. You name it, we got them in here. So this stream, if you're over on Twitch, I do have the drops enabled. So this will be the last stream that I'm doing for the Twitch drops. So if you haven't got them yet, make sure you link your account to TechlandGG so you can get those Twitch drops. If you don't want the Twitch drops or you already have them, then you're all good to go. But today, mostly we're just going to be doing some farming. I need a lot of mutation samples. I only have like 55,000 right now, and I need a buttload more for an upcoming video. So I figured, you know what, why not? Let's do this. Okay, you said you'll make it easier for me? Yarpin? Okay, I'll call you Yarpin. Thank you so much. We got Richard in the chat. Weskin time. What is going on, my friends? So, quick announcement I do want to make is that, I mean, obviously you can see I'm streaming on all three platforms, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. At the same time, that's going to be the norm going forward for the foreseeable future. And also, I have a brand new schedule that I will be starting next week. Starting on Tuesday, I will be doing streams every Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday at 6 p.m. Central Time, and then every Saturday at 12 o'clock noon Central Time, to kind of get more out there. So that is going forward. That is what my schedule will be. So you never have to miss out on another stream or wonder when I'm going to be live. J-Dog, I have disabled the exclamations. I forgot to mention that. They were kind of broken last time, so I left them out for this particular stream. I'm working on it, so they're not completely broken, so we can actually, have some fun things happen. We got Gage in the chat. How are you doing? Legend asks how I'm doing. I'm doing great. Thanks for asking. So let's just dive right in here. I don't even remember where I am. I think I'm at the Carnage Hall. Hey, thank you for the follow there, Krontar308. Appreciate it. Tuxedo, can you show us a way to farm uncommon trophies? Well, of course I can. I can definitely show you a way to do that. Sam, you opened up Dying Light 2 again. Stop opening Dying Light 2. if you're on Steam, then just go over there and go to like Steam and pick it from the list. It might be easier. Or if you have an icon, maybe move the icons separately so you don't have that problem. It's Weskin time. Any new sample farms? No, not really. No new sample farms at the moment. Still just the normal one that gives you like a boatload. Hey, thank you for the follow there. Cobra Bravo 2369. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Perky needs a duty call, so I'll have to bail early. I'll watch later. Have fun and smash zombies. I will. And it'll be on YouTube forever, so you can watch it anytime you want. J-Dog, Lawan versus Waltz. Lawan, 100%. It would kick his face in. Sam, stop accidentally clicking Dying Light 2. I do that kind of stuff all the time. I can't tell you how many times I'm doing something and I'll accidentally open up another program. I'm like, dang it! It happens quite a bit. Okay, so for uncommon trophy farms. Oh, Saki, so you like my Doctor Who shirt? Well, thank you. This is actually a hoodie that I've had for a few years now. I absolutely love it. I'm a huge Doctor Who fan, although I have not gotten to see the last season with Jodie Whittaker. It was like called like Doctor Who Flux or whatever. I haven't gotten to see that yet, so no spoilers for anybody who might know. And I haven't seen the special. I think the 60th anniversary special I think already happened. I unfortunately didn't watch that because I need to catch up on the season. So no spoilers for that either. Pretty please. Where am I going? I need to look at the map to kind of show this farm that I want to show you for what I like is the best trophy farm in my personal opinion. Wixby said, if I put my own mods on the glitch military machete, will it not do crazy damage? No, it'll still do as much damage as you want it to do. The mods don't change that, it just changes the effect. So yeah, you can put whatever mod you want on there. So let's see, we are going to be heading... Which windmill was it? The pine windmill, right? There's a pine. There it is. That's where we need to go. So off to the pine windmill, because this is a fantastic farm in my opinion. And I am of course going to use the frying pan because it just makes it even better. Sam said, did I test the uncommon trophy farm you mentioned? I honestly don't remember. I apologize. I don't remember what the farm that was. I'd have to look it back up again. You can mention it again here and I'll take a look at it. Legendary said, I'm wondering what kind of zombie is Aiden? Well, if anything, he's a sentient volatile. This is where we're going, right here specifically. Do that in a minute. Need to save it. Switch to nighttime. We got on this. I like to think if Aiden is a type of zombie, it would be a sentient volatile, if anything. Sammy said the last season of Doctor Who was alright, but not really anything special. I heard that. I still want to see it. Like I said, I'm catching up on it with my son. We're almost done. We're on the final season of Peter Capaldi. So we're watching through that, and then we're jumping into Jodie Whittaker right after that, because I watched the first 2 seasons of her, and I just didn't get to see that final one. And so I'm looking forward to rewatching it. Spook, you said, are you playing with mods or something? Nope. No mods, unless you count weapon mods, which are built into the game. Hey, we got Inex in the chat. How's it going, my friend? Easy Kaz, good afternoon, my good sir. How goes your Sunday? It goes well. Thank you for asking. So, real quick, I do want to show this particular farm. I have a video on it on my YouTube channel, and I think it is, in my opinion, as far as uncommon and rare trophies, in my opinion, this is the absolute best farm, and it is so fun to do. What I'm gonna do, I mean, granted, the easiest way probably would be if you just turn on the UV light glitch. Then you know, you could just stand there and it would be fine. But I like doing it with the frying pan because it's plasticness. Okay, completely past it. So this is what we're looking for, is right here. This specific area is fantastic because we got some howlers on the ground, and this area, I mean, minus these 2 zombies over here because they're here for some reason. Virals can't get to you other than running on this specific little pipe thing, or beam, I guess you could say, bar, whatever you want to call it. So they can only run to you. They will not run over here. They will not come from the buildings. They will not come from behind you. Now, that being said, if you get to a level 3 chase, that's a bad thing, because then you'll have volatiles start showing up and they can mess with you. So this is something you want to only do to up to the end of a level 2 chase, and then you want to make sure the chase ends and then start a new chase. So here we go. Let's see, where's our howler? He's right there, although this guy's probably gonna cause a problem, but that's okay, we'll find out. So smack the howler. He's gonna start, and you should be able to see it any second now. Sometimes it takes a minute. We'll have viral start popping out from underneath this little ambulance. If they don't start right away, sometimes you have to run over here. There we go. And that's a little bit annoying, but sometimes you have to. And then do that, of course, because, you know, why not? So Best thing to do, smack them while they're in the midair, and they just fall to their deaths, and it's absolutely amazing. So let's just do this. Blammo. It's so amazing. One downside to this is that a lot of times the chase will get close to ending. So you do need to make sure you kind of try to get one to get over here to where you are, or you run over there to keep it going. Otherwise the chase will end. Smack them a couple times. And if they're stuck, like they don't want to run for whatever reason, then you can always use your trusted grappling hook to just pull them to their death. And you can literally sit here, do this for a full night. Down below, they'll all just collect, and you'll get absolute tons of trophies this way. Oops, missed that. But yeah, it's fantastic. I think it's funniest with the broom. You can do it with your grappling hook, pulling them forward. You can do it with the UV flashlight. Like honestly, you could. Where'd this guy come from? Okay. Sometimes they grab onto things. He ran away. Cool. And if you turn on like here, we'll show it. Let's do it real quick. So let me just do my UV light glitch. I'll just stand here on the edge, and I can not move, and they'll just immediately fall to their death. So if you want kind of an AFK one, you can do this exact spot. Now, by doing this, the problem is they don't spawn in very easily, so you're gonna have to kind of keep running back and forth. And you want to have them get a little close, so that way the chase can continue. Otherwise, it won't. They'll just sit here, and they'll literally just jump to their deaths, and it's absolutely amazing. So, if you want to do it this way, this is one of the best AFK versions you can do. Is just standing here and letting them jump to you. Let's see. Edward, catch up on chat a little bit here. Edward, say, how do you get the broomstick? You can't. It's not possible anymore, unfortunately. It was patched out quite a while ago. I mean, unless you have PC and PlayStation 4 Save Wizard, there is no way to obtain the broomstick. Boogie said you can only do a boost every few seconds. Yeah, boosting, it only happens, I've noticed, roughly every about somewhere between 5 to 10 seconds. I can't remember the exact amount of time. Easy Cat, the pen, how do you get it again? So once you complete the game and you go into the epilogue, you'll have to complete the epilogue. Then you go back into the base. I'll actually, you know what? I'll just show you guys. So I'm not going to worry about collecting these because I don't need trophies right now. But you can see it's just hilarious. They just stop dead air. So let me do that. Let me turn my flashlight off, my UV off, and get my broom out so I can fly over to where we need to go. Actually, you probably be faster to fast travel closer. I'm not really close at all, of course. Okay, I'm flying it in. I'll show you exactly where to go, but you got to go back into the base where you fought, but where you meet the Colonel. You got to go head back over there to the Renegade base. So we're gonna head over there real quick. Raven says, does nobody do one of the Peacekeeper ship? Yeah, I do that one all the time. That's the one I'm mainly going to be using in this one. That is the best mutation sample farm. Now, for trophy farming, I like the one I just showed. I think that one's like one of the best ones for trophies, specifically uncommon and rare. If you're looking for unique trophies and or mutation samples, then the PK ship one is the absolute best ones. Mafungo in the chat, how's it going, my friend? How are you? Fathead, you said, what would be the best weapon mods? I actually made a video of this over on my YouTube channel, and it basically, after hours and hours and hours of testing, it turns out that the best mods are any of them. In 100% honesty, there is not a single mod, with the exception of Fling, because it does do more all at once damage. With the exception of Fling, there is zero mod combination that is any better than any other mod combo when it comes to how many hits it takes to kill enemies. I didn't go for time to kill whenever I was doing testing. I went for hits to kill. So as far as that goes, they are literally, every single one of them is exactly the same amount of hits. to kill all the enemies. With the exception, like I said, is if you use fling on your weapons, which will take them down faster. So the best weapon mod, in my opinion, combo is the fling and frost combo, because when you hit a volatile with frost, they just like back away, they're terrified, they can't move. All sorts of great stuff. I'm gonna land on top of the building over here. About to run out of stamina. I think I can make it to the building. I don't know, we'll find out. Brandon said you have a few of the same high-techs respawn if you want one better high-tech. That's okay. I don't really use the high-techs a lot. I have, for like my normal weapons that aren't the glitched ones, I have a paper machete that I use that I like a lot. I know someone asked if I'm live on Twitch and YouTube, and the answer is yes, but also Facebook. I'm live on all three right now. You can check it out. Zygmunt, let's see if I can scroll up and get this. Was hey RG, even though I chose survivors twice, I got the PK crossbow and also blueprints. Randomly I joined another lobby. Yeah, that is a, so it's two things. It is first of all a glitch, and second of all an intended feature. So that is supposed to be in the game. I don't know why that's not down. That's weird. Oh, anyways. That's supposed to be in the game, that, you know, you're able to get the PK crossbow while doing co-op, because, you know, a lot of people play co-op together. The problem is that it's happening to everyone, even when it's not supposed to. So, yeah, a lot of people are getting the, oh, I need to go, wait, down this way? No, not that one, that way. What am I doing? This way. A lot of people are just getting it. So, yeah, it is a bug right now, but also an intended feature. It's kind of weird. All right, let's get up here. So if you're curious about the frying pan, I'll kind of show on the map again real quick here where I'm at. So this is where I am on the map. This is the epilogue area where you go to the Renegade base. You can only do this once you have completed the game. If you have not beaten the game, this Easter egg will not be here. But you just kind of make your way like I've been showing here. And go all the way down here. This very back room where we have a wonderful chicken sitting right here. He actually talks to you. You can see on the screen, he's talking. It's really funny. You can go through the side quest. He'll have you go get the get something for him, and then at the end of it, you will get the blueprint for the frying pan. See here. Ashley Crawford, you said, "What's my Facebook?" It is also Respawn Gentleman. So if you just do Facebook slash, facebook.com/Respawn Gentleman, there you go. If you can do fb.gg/Respawn Gentleman, that'll take you to the gaming page, I guess. Either way, just Facebook and Respawn Gentleman, and you will find me. Spooky, and answer to your question, yes, there's 126 inhibitors in the main game, and then 30 in New Game Plus. If you're looking for the 30 New Game Plus, then I actually have a video over on YouTube that shows all 30 locations, so you can use that as a guide to help find those if you're stuck. I will say also that I am working on having a video for all 126 original inhibitors, so that anyone who has having trouble with those can get those as well. Awesome Plays, is there a mod that gives you all Easter eggs, like the Broom, Colin's Pet or something? Yes, I have seen it on Nexus mods. I can't remember which one it is. I want to say it may be one that Best Game Rally made, but I couldn't tell you off the top of my head because I just can't remember. But it's something like that. There is one that you can get like a lot of Easter egg items, so there is mods for that. Swing, how so many coins? If you're talking about the amount of gold that I have, I did that firstly through the I need to turn this back to day and the night again so I can do the farm. Firstly, I got that from doing the what was it? It was the infinite blue crystal farm that was used to be in the game. Absolutely fantastic. There was a bolters you could go to if you drained the city, and every time you hit them, they would drop blue crystals, and then you could like run away like 5 feet or whatever. It wasn't very far, and then the crystals would respawn, and you could just keep going and grab them over and over and over again. First of all, thank you for the follow there, Deku77877843. Appreciate that so much. How are you doing today? Hope you're having a good one. So yeah, I did that first, and then the rest I got from duplicating orange crystals. I still have 10,000 orange crystals in my stash. I just never use them because I don't need to. Wixby said, which gladiator outfit am I using? This is the Grumpy Gladiator. Let's do a little quick photo mode. You can see, all grumpy. He has a beard. That's 100% one of the only reasons I like this one so much. Is because of the beard. If it wasn't for the beard, I would not like this outfit at all. I think it is not as great as it should be. All right, so we are gonna UV glitch this real quick, and I'm gonna have this be more of an active farm rather than the one that I'm just running back and forth. That way it's not super boring for everybody. Quezzy said, what I don't get is why the broom you can't get, but the hoverboard is collectible and able to grab it. So my thinking on that, the reasoning behind that is most likely due to the fact that the hoverboard will not break the game. You cannot bypass objectives and bypass a whole lot of parkour and stuff like that by using the hoverboard, whereas the broom, you 100% can bypass a lot of stuff. And it completely breaks the game. So yeah, that's most likely why they patched that. Is there another? Sometimes there's a third one over here. No, there's not. Cool. Now we're just gonna do this a little bit. Using the UV glitch, I like doing this a little bit better. Although it does give you a little bit less than going under the bridge. But I'll just keep this going and then run back and forth killing all the volatiles. That's what I like to do. John, where do you find orange crystals? So now the place to find orange crystals, if you do the Harper's regular mission, he'll actually give you a crystal pack, which will include 1 orange crystal. Oop, I need to stay away from the Howler. I don't want him to die. I need him to stay alive. So you can do the Harper's regular mission. That will give you an orange crystal. Other than that, you're gonna have to go into like Dark Hollows and Forsaken Stores and hope that one of the crystal things gives you an orange. That's the only way to actually obtain them at this point. Before, you could actually do it by going to the GRE chests, and they had put those in there. But now it's the crystal dust you can do. So if you want to do that without any kind of glitching, you can just go to all the GRE containers that you've opened. The chests, and there'll be some crystal dust inside that will help you out. I need some more people to spawn. A lot of times, yeah, here we go. I'm just gonna stand up here. I'm gonna let them come to me. Keep the chase going a little bit. Spooky, also you said, how do I have so much damage? So I'm using a glitched weapon right now, so that is how I am doing ridiculous amounts of damage. Super, I'm gonna say super. the name is colored to where I literally can't read the rest. So super, he said, is it possible to get a broomstick? Unfortunately, not without mods on PC or using a PlayStation 4 save wizard. It's Weskin time. It's like the surfboard challenge ain't appearing, so I know it is massively bugged right now. So that's one of the downsides, is some people are getting it, some people aren't, and it just kind of depends. Stop dodging. But yeah, it's if you can't get it unlocked, try quitting to the main menu to see if that helps. If that doesn't help, then honestly, there's not much that I can think of that can be done other than maybe uninstalling and reinstalling the game. That's about all I can think of at the moment, because there's a lot of issues with it right now. Quezzy said, how do you do that thing with the UV light? Because I did it before and went out and did something wrong. So the way you do the UV light glitch is, first of all, you need your UV flashlight at a level 3. If it is not a level 3, then it will not work. if you have, and then also after that, you need to have your flashlight, regular flashlight, turned off. And then once you do, what will happen is you turn on your UV flashlight, and at the same exact time you go into your pause menu like that, and open up photo mode, then exit photo mode, and then now you have this UV light surrounding you. It is a fantastic glitch. Absolutely love it. It helps get through so many situations, and now we're on chase level 4 finally. So, like I said, this is going to be more active. I'm going to be fighting a lot of enemies and running back and forth. I personally like doing the active version, even though it does seemingly give you a little bit less mutation samples than whenever you do just under the bridge itself. But like I said, I find this more fun, more engaging. I like it a lot. Get a few of these guys to spawn. Sometimes they'll just fall on the ground, which is great. Other times, you gotta make them chase you. Like this guy. It should start spawning. Sometimes they take a little bit to spawn here, which is one of the downsides to making it an active farm versus just standing under the bridge. Remy said, what are the weapons that have been glitched out from the DLC? All of them. There's a lot. I will say that. I do have a video on how to do it. 2 different ways, kind of depending on what you're wanting. If you want the super powerful ones, you basically just go to the spectacles is the easiest way, and then you know, use the video that I made for it, and it'll help you get them out of the challenge. And they're ridiculously overpowered. Don't 100% know why they are, but they are. Actually, the ballista blow sure has a knockback effect. Yeah, the ballista bow is insane. I love that. That thing one-shots volatiles in the face. The best way to use the ballista bow, though, let me take care of these guys, is to use your parkour shot with it. Because if you use parkour shot, what will happen is that you will actually be able to instantly fire instead of having to wait for it to be drawn all the way back. So using parkour shot with the ballista bow makes it almost rapid fire. Granted, you are moving in slow motion when it's happening, so there's that, but it's fantastic. Sammy said, I don't think you can get two-handed legendary. There are two-handed legendary weapons that may have been part of a conversation that I missed, so I apologize about that. Hey, thank you for the follow there, Corpse Finder 1. I appreciate it. Get these volatiles out the way. Where's the guy? Where'd he go? Dodging me. Oh, there's a bunch right here. Yay, die volatiles. He's stuck. I'll help you, friend. Don't worry. Legendary band encounters only give one-handed weapons. That is incorrect. I have actually gotten two-handed weapons. I've gotten legendary Inso Katana from a legendary renegade encounter. So it is just all RNG, and the RNG sucks. That's what it boils down to. If this was in terms of D&D, it would be like getting a dice roll that almost always hits a natural 1. Like that's how the RNG feels in this game. Like you almost never get anything, and then once every like 3 years, it feels like you get the natural 20, and you're like, yeah, I get the best weapon. But other than that, you always get crap. So RNG needs to be worked on for sure. Let's see. Corpse Finder's like, I watch your YouTube. I didn't know you had Twitch. Well, yep, I do have Twitch. I've got Facebook. I've got all the things. I haven't posted on some things a lot, but I do have them. Will you die? You know what? Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna shoot that guy, and then these guys, we're gonna shoot him with electricity. He died because awesome. That doesn't one-shot him, but it's close enough. Right now, I'm actually streaming on 3 platforms. I'm on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. So if you are curious, I will be streaming on all 3 platforms kind of going forward for the foreseeable future until I decide to make a change. And I will also be having a schedule starting Tuesday, where every Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday I will be live on all 3 platforms at 6 p.m. Central Time, and then on Saturdays I'll be live on all 3 platforms at 12 noon Central Time. So kind of the same time I went live today. And that's going to be going forward. The one exception to that is going to be for the Game Awards. I'll be doing a co-stream of that. And that will solely be on Twitch just because I don't know if I'm able to multi-stream it. Otherwise, I probably would. Let's see. Gordy's like, was I the only one who low-key wants Skullface's volatile mask? Oh, no. The volatile mask is cool. And you can get it. Just become the champion. Just choose to be the champion at the end of the DLC. And, which might be spoilers, sorry. But if you choose that option, then you will get that mask. It's a artifact mask. It looks really awesome. It's just like the one he has. The one thing I would have loved more than the mask is his outfit. Like, I want the Skullface outfit because it looks super cool. It's in the game files, but for some reason, you can't just get it. I don't know why, because Techland makes weird decisions sometimes. Fungus is lightning and ice good to put on your weapon? Yes. This is one thing that I mentioned it a little bit in my best mod video, but in complete honesty, any combination of mods, including fire and ice, which you don't get the effects from because they cancel each other out, including that, every single mod combination, with the exception of adding fling, is exactly the same. It does the same amount of damage. It takes the same amount of number of hits to kill an enemy than any other mod combo. Now that depends if you're running away from anybody, then, you know, or they're not close to you, then, you know, other things might be better. But in terms of just sheer damage, with the exception of fling, every single mod combination takes the same exact amount of hits to kill every single enemy. I spent me hours and hours testing this, and that is what the conclusion came out to. So you are able to kind of do that with whatever you want. Steven said, hey, Respawn, where can I do this farm at? So this is a active variation of the PK ship farm. I do have a video of it on my channel. I'll show you real quick on the map here. Basically, the way it normally works is you come out of the PK ship, you get a howler's attention, and then there's 2 ways you can do it. You can either get a howler to jump down with you, which is more difficult because they can die easily, or you get a viral to go down with you. You go under the bridge that is about right here-ish, and you just stand there, waiting until you get to a level 4 chase, and then you just run back and forth, and all of the volatiles will actually spawn under a truck underwater, and they'll instantly die, and you just keep doing that all night long, and it's fantastic. This is, like I said, an active variation of that. So I'm just running through here back and forth between this little spot, which is spawning volatiles constantly. So it's just, if you'd rather do one that's more AFK and less prone to damage, then that's the better way to go. Otherwise, you can do this if you really want to kind of shake it up a little bit. You can see I've got tons of things on the ground to pick up when we're done, but there's a lot. Let's see. Steven said, I didn't get the hoverboard. How do I do the glitches? We were talking about these solo duplication glitches. So if the hoverboard challenge is blocked for you, like it's not able to be like obtained, which does happen to a lot of people, then I would say use the alternate method I have, which is using the broom challenge, which can be done as soon as you complete the broadcast mission, because it requires you to use the top of the VNC tower. So I would recommend checking out that video if you're curious. Both of them can and probably will cause your game to crash. So fair warning as far as the solo duplication glitches go, because that can and very likely will happen, especially on PlayStation 5. Don't know why specifically PlayStation 5, but it just has all sorts of problems with the solo duplication glitches. I have no idea why. JW said the reason why the Skullface outfit is not available because of bug. Let's see. That lets you do something as well as shield mod not working. So I know the shield mod. Like, so funny enough, I don't know if you guys know this or not. So for the ice mods, like all of the elemental mods for the Carnage Manica do work. I have thoughts on that though, and I have a whole video talking about that. But the funny thing is the ice mod does not get leveled up. You can't level it up in the Craftmaster. And the reason behind it is so dumb. It's literally because in the game files for that specific mod, they literally left off one letter of the blueprint. It's supposed to say like player shield, but they left off the P. So now the mod does not be able to be, it's not able to be upgraded because of a typo. So anybody who's wanting to use the ice mods on their Carnage Manica will have to wait for that typo to be fixed. So yeah, that's a thing. I always thought that was just really funny. Swinging is like how or should I get Hunter's crossbow or ballista bow? Both. I recommend both. The ballista bow is great because it will kill everything extremely quickly. But the Hunter's crossbow, in case you don't have any ballista bows or arrows and you don't want to purchase more and stuff, then a really good alternative is the Hunter's crossbow, because you can use your parkour shot for that as well, which will instantly stun every single enemy in the game. I don't know if it works on like bosses like Waltz or anything, but I know it works on volatiles, it works on tyrants, it works on demolishers, goons, like you name it. That thing is stunned for at least a couple seconds. So it's a really, really good thing to use. I love the Hunter's crossbow. You stop jumping around and let me hit you. But I would recommend both because the ballista bow is absolutely insane with damage. Hey, thank you for the follow there. Raposo Games for I apologize for saying that a 1,000,000% wrong. But and also sorry for missing it early, but I do appreciate the follow. J-Dog Kyle Crane is in the game files? Maybe. I don't know. Maybe I'll take a look whenever I get access to the game files when I get the game on PC, which I will be getting my new PC in a few weeks, and so I'll be kind of mostly doing stuff on my PC. I still have my Xbox just in case. You stop jumping around. I need to get my inhibitors out, or not inhibitors, whatever the thing is, immunity booster. I can't last the whole night. And they're almost done. Oh yes, this is sorry if I missed it, and this is one thing I do want to say. If I miss your chat, I do apologize. There's times where chat either goes by too quickly or I'm not paying attention as well as I should, and that's on me. But I will try to get to everybody as much as I can, so I apologize if I miss anything. But yes, Sekla Saint, this is the military machete from One Day in Haran. Come on, see me. There we go. Ow, don't hit me, rude. I gotta stop it. Sometimes they can still hit you. Oh yeah, they'll hit you with those. You get it all nice and close. Otherwise, they'll still hit you with your projectiles. Stop dodging my hits and let me hit you. I said at least it's an easy bug to fix. If you're referring to the ice mod thing, then yeah, it's really easy to fix, but it's just kind of like somebody wasn't using copy and paste when they decided to do that. So, you know, saying. Fungus, like, which mod do you use on your weapons besides Fling? So I personally like to use Fling and Frost. I've noticed whenever it comes to volatiles, which do I have any? No, I don't have it in my inventory, but I'll show you real quick. I'll put it on this tactical cleaver. Not gonna be super useful, but I'll show you real quick. So let's do here's Fling. And we'll do Frost as well. Now, this doesn't necessarily help because I have my UV light turned on, but watch what happens to the volatiles. It is insane. So, not that guy. If I can get it to proc, that is. Okay, so look, I'll back out of the light, and look, he's completely stunned because of the frost. The frost just makes volatiles act as if they're in UV light. It is absolutely amazing. I love using frost against volatiles. So fling and frost, so I can do big chunks of damage and then get it to where they just don't move for a while, so I can keep smacking away. Somebody asked, can you throw melee weapons like in Dying Light 1? Unfortunately, no, you cannot. Also, I apologize I missed this before, but thank you for the follow, Adam Gamer Panda. Appreciate it so much. Thank you a lot. How are you doing today? Hope you're having a good one. Gort is at 64 people. That's awesome. But okay, you know what? I'm gonna leave you alone. You keep dodging my hits. I'm gonna just go after these other guys. Alright, Whizbees, there's a good way to get opera tokens. Yes, the absolute best way is to do the Inferno mission. I actually have a video on my YouTube channel about it. Basically, just go complete the first Freak of Nature fight and then go replay it. You can literally get done with the whole thing in anywhere from like 10 to 15 seconds, and you get 18 tokens by doing it. And so just doing that one mission over and over and over again, you in like literally like, I don't know, 10 minutes, you'll have enough tokens to buy every single item in the entire DLC reward store. So yeah, it's absolutely fantastic. Criminal, you said, what's that thing causing the shiny UV light around you? That is the UV light glitch. It is a way to have your UV light kind of like stuck around you at all times, and it will not go away until I decide to turn it off, or I go to sleep, or quit the game. It is fantastic. It is one of the most useful glitches in the entire game. Basically, all you do is you need to have your UV flashlight at a level 3. And then you also need to... Oh, he's running away. Dang. That's what happens when you get close to morning time. A lot of the volatiles start running away. Basically, have your UV flashlight at level 3. And then get your... turn your flashlight off. Make sure it's turned off. And then what you'll do after that is just as soon as you activate your UV flashlight, go into your pause menu, open up photo mode, and leave photo mode, and it'll be stuck around you, just like this. And it's extremely broken. You can use it during the day, night, doesn't matter. No zombies will be able to get close to you. So the only zombies you'll have to worry about are actually... There's a few, like demolishers aren't really affected, goons aren't really affected, suiciders aren't really affected all that much, and spitters and volatiles, when they use their ranged attack, aren't affected because they, they're using their ranged attack. So there's that. Oh, we got a couple more follows here. We got Luke 54321 and Grimsh Wizard. Thank you guys so much for the follow. I appreciate that. We got another one here from Hamidu68 is Gentile. Thank you guys so much for the follows. I appreciate that. Swing, you said, oh, you're talking to somebody right there. He's a cat. So I used my hoverboard to get the space mission and got the UFO part, but I didn't know it was so much scraps to use. So yeah, it cost like 369 scraps to make, I think. Let me actually go to my crafting here. And yeah, it's 369 scraps, but you only have to make it once. It never leaves your inventory because it always comes back to you. So as soon as you make it once, you are good to go. So now let's start grabbing everything. Actually, let's see how many mutation samples I have right now. I have 55,637. So we'll see what this ends up looking like after I collect all these, which is going to take a little bit because there's a lot of bags on the ground. Because I killed a lot of enemies. Day in on Facebook, how's it going, my friends? So kill them all, no mercy. That's right. Take them all down. Definitely say, what weapon am I using? So this is a glitched weapon that was inside of the DLC. So if you have the DLC, you can get them. I have a video on my YouTube channel. But basically, this is the military machete you get from the One Day in Haran spectacle. And any of the weapons you get out of the spectacles will be like 1 to 2 shot enemies. Sometimes it takes 2, even on normal zombies, which is weird, but it does happen. So yeah, it's completely overpowered and broken. and you might want to take advantage of it if you have the DLC before they patch it out, because they 1,000,000% will. Asjin, you said the Volatile's body's not changing to orange when they're hit by the UV light. So that's the thing. What's great about the UV light glitch is it doesn't quite have the same effect that it does whenever they hit normal UV lights. So you don't see them like burning up a lot of times. A lot of time, it's like, because you don't get counted against for standing in UV light, so you can kind of stand anywhere and it won't make a chase go away. But yeah, it's got some weird special properties essentially that make it not act like a UV light, but also yes at the same time. It's kind of weird. Easy Cat. Just make it once. Yeah. All you gotta do is make the frying pan once, and then you have it forever. You can just throw it as many times as you want, and it will always come back, unless you hit a an explosive like gas tank with it, because sometimes that will make it never come back. And I think usually if that happens, you just have to quit the game and come back in. It'll be fixed. But yeah, it's Weskin time. You got 338,000 samples. That's a lot of samples. I clearly don't have anywhere near that. Oh yeah, is there? Oh, this happens. Oh, it happened. If he's still there, there's a tyrant that's stuck up there. There's sometimes where this happens. If a tyrant kind of spawns as the daylight hits, they will get stuck during the daylight, but they don't take daytime damage. They'll actually just sit there. After I collect all this stuff, I'll go fight that tyrant, because hey, extra mutation samples, why not? And I'll kill him in like, I think it takes 3 hits with this machete. Kill the tyrant, so hopefully he's still there. We'll have to wait and see. Gort, you said your friend wanted to get Dying Light 2 for free. He put his Xbox details into a shady website. Ooh, yeah. Never fully trust something that's gonna give away stuff for free, unless you can, like, you know, do some really good research on it first, because yeah, that sucks. Always do your research, everybody. Inex said volatile hives no longer spawn virals. I do remember seeing that. It does kind of seem like they don't really spawn too many virals now. Yeah, no, not at all actually. I don't know why they changed that, or if it's just a bug. Try not to go too far away from the tyrant so he doesn't despawn. That everything. There's one over there, but I'm not gonna worry about it right now because I want to go get that tyrant. I think that is. Yep, that's all the. Oh, nope, there's one more right here. There we go. Missed one. So now I have 77,000. So I got what, 22,000 from doing that farm. So that's really nice. Let's go kill this tyrant real quick because he's just kind of chilling during the day. I want those extra mutation samples. Austin said, I don't like how the new weapon animation with the character swings is weird, and when he uses two-handed weapons. I guess I haven't really noticed that much. I notice like the katana animations for sure. Oh no, don't grab fault. Nah, dang it. Woo, that was super close. I almost completely died. Jeez. Just trying to get up here to fight this tyrant. All I want to do, game, let me do this. Quick, you said you're already at 76 opera tokens. Yeah, it's insane. He's just looking over the side. He's like, where'd all my friends go? I don't know. You gonna attack me? Oh yeah. No, not really. And it's not because of the UV light. I run up to him with UV lights all the time. It's just because he's during the day, so he's just kind of stuck here. Hi, friend. Go this way. Let's get a good look at him. Open up binocular, just kind of zoom in. He's just standing there. Fungus said, which one is better, doing the bridge or the one you just did? Honestly, the bridge is better. You are gonna get more samples by doing the bridge. I just like doing the one I did because I can one-shot the volatiles and it's active. So I'm not just kind of like standing there running back and forth, not doing anything for, 20 minutes. As you said, you have over 630 mutation samples. That's quite a bit. That's a lot. Legend said the hoverboard duplication form doesn't work for me right now. What platform are you on is a good question to ask. Because if you're on PlayStation, it is super broken for PlayStation. I don't know why, but it is. Gordy said, remember those hive buildings in the files? Love those. Yeah, that was something they were going to have in the game, and then they changed it. I don't know why, because that would have been super cool. Hey, Stone and Bourget, how's it going, my friend? And we got SCP Guard. What is going on? How are you today? Gotta get some juice. Neelico, you said, volatile hives still spawn vials for you. Sometimes they can't path to you, though. Had them stuck outside a dark hollow the other day. That's kind of funny. Ajin, I love Techland bring back the Be the Zombie modes to the game, like in a DLC or something. So the thing with Be the Zombie, one of the downsides right now is that in the original game, Be the Zombie was made by a different studio. It was not made by Techland, and the studio that made it has been since purchased by another studio and are busy working on other projects. So that is why we don't have Be the Zombie mode yet, and why we may never get it, because Techland did not actually design it themselves. So who knows, maybe we'll get it sometime in the future. We'll have to wait and see. Steven said, how do I do this farm? Please someone tell me. So that one is exactly the same as the PK ship farm. I just am running around instead of under the bridge. So basically, I'll do a quick showing for those who may have missed it. Kind of run back over here just to give you the gist of it during the daytime, just to kind of show you. Really, really easy. Let me head back over to the PK ship, show you. Neelico, you said you can fight the volatiles by the PK bridge. Yeah, that's true. Probably would be better to do it there. This was just where I started doing it the other day, just because I could get them to spawn really easily. So that's the only reason I was doing it there. Because it's like you can kill them like as they spawn basically. So it's really, really cool. So the basic premise of the farm, for those who don't know, is you turn it to nighttime. You come over here outside the PK ship. Usually you want to get over to this area here, because there is almost always a howler standing right here. So you get him to notice you. He starts a chase. Then what you want to do is you want to get a viral to see you and follow you down here and kind of chase you under this. Once you're under the bridge, you can literally just stand here. Keep an eye on the volatiles. Sometimes the PK people above will kill the volatiles, or sorry, the virals, not volatiles. And you'll have to get another one. But basically you do that till you get to a level 4 chase. And then once you have a level 4 chase, then literally all you're doing is you're just running back and forth from here to here and then back again. Like that's all you're doing is this for like 20 minutes. And every time you run back and run back up here, a volatile will spawn underneath this truck and instantly die because they can't survive in water. So yeah, it's extremely amazing. You can get 30k plus per night by doing it. Excuse me, I got the hiccups. It's absolutely fantastic. It's wasting time. I bet in Be the Zombie you'll get to be a volatile or viral goon, spitter, howler, kind of all that stuff. That would be cool. If they implement it, I think it would be kind of cool if you could come into someone's game, kind of like either Elden Ring or Dark Souls, where you can just kind of invade someone. And you can invade them as one of the special infected. Like maybe you invade them as a volatile or a tyrant or something like that. Or like, say they're on like broadcast, you can be one of the special infected that they have to get past, and stuff like that. I think that would be a really, really cool thing to do. They did something like that for Resident Evil 6, and granted, yes, Resident Evil 6 was not a great game. That was one of the really cool features about it was the fact that, you know, you could just hop into some random person's game as an enemy. So you could be one of the regular zombies, you could be one of the more, like, you know, tougher things, and it was just really cool. And I remember, you know, one time I did it. It was I joined and there was like 6 other people or 4 other people or something like that who had also done the same thing. And it was, oh, it was so bad. The players stood no chance whatsoever. Electronic Puffing said, for some reason other Easter egg challenges will spawn when I do the dupe glitch. So if you're having issues with it, then I would recommend doing like quitting back to the main menu and then trying again, because I've noticed if you don't quit back to the main menu, a lot of times it won't work properly. Fly, birdies. Another one over here. Oh, this guy. Hello, birdie. You must fly. No, I said fly, birdie. Yes. I hate when I accidentally knock them over to another part of the building, so they still can run at me. Super annoying. Asher Coffer killed the PK first for the PK ship farm. Yeah, that's what I normally do. Are you trying to hit me from down here? That's okay, friend. I will send you flying, Mr. Birdie. Yeah. Anybody left? Is that it? Cool, I guess that was all of them. Andrew Wooden, you said, what do I play on? So currently I'm playing on the Xbox Series S, but that will be there'll be an addition soon. I will be also doing PC streams very, very soon, starting probably towards the end of December, beginning of January, something like that. So I'll be doing a lot of PC stuff as well, which means I'll be able to bring mods and all sorts of stuff like that and have all sorts of crazy, wacky fun. So yeah, I can't wait for that, but I gotta wait for my computer to get in, and it's not gonna ship till like the middle of December, so you know, there's that. Steven, I did talk about it just a minute ago. If you want a guide on how to do it, I have a guide on my channel on how to do the farm. It is it's called the 30k plus mutation sample farm. It's over on my channel. And that shows you exactly how to do it without doing the attacking one that I do. The one I do, I haven't made a video for because the other one is way more useful because I have glitched weapons, so that's why I do this one, and I just don't feel like kind of standing around for 20 minutes. So that's why. If you really want some more details, go check out that video. Gort, you said, I hate dupers because I had a friend who would invite me to an Xbox party. He just duped nothing else. Yeah, that can distract from the experience. I do have a couple of save files where I don't use glitches on, and those are really fun. The game is a ton of fun to go through without doing anything like that. So yeah, there's tons of ways to get everything in the game that you want to get without having to duplicate anything. Did I discover it? Yay, I did. So I guess this is farming, but also kind of doing some more map discovery that I didn't get to finish the other day. Let's switch back to this one because we gotta hop into the metro at nighttime. Oh, I still got my UV light glitch, so that's good. I forgot I still had that on. Easy K said the pan is so fun. Oh, I know, right? There is an Easter egg weapon, or not weapon. It's some gloves called the Monero gloves. Don't know how to unlock them. They're in the game files. That's the only way people have been able to unlock them so far. It's just grabbing them from the game files. But the gloves, basically everything you throw will have an added fire effect and will set things on fire, which is absolutely amazing. However, they have not been found in the game yet, but I'm pretty sure that once you unlock the gloves, I think even the frying pan will do fire damage, which would make the frying pan absolutely ridiculous, because right now it doesn't do a ton of damage, and I was considering doing a frying pan only stream, and or like a whole playthrough if that's all I use, it takes so long to kill just even a regular zombie. It's not worth it. However, if I get those gloves, 100% doing that. Andrew, you said you wish it was crossplay. I know, I wish so too. It'd be really fun. I said underground parking near Hayward Square Metro is awesome. AFK Trophy Farm. Yeah, that one's a good one too. I think I have a video on that one if I'm remembering the place correctly. Electronic Puffin, does anyone know what the second DLC is rumored to be? So the rumor currently is that basically it's going to be something involving water. Like we'll have to use some kind of flotation device. There's not really a lot on it right now, but that's so far kind of what's been found in the game files. It seems like we might have something to do with water, but that's all we know right now. Gordy said the next DLC has the 2019 location. So the thing with that is the 2019 location, if you're talking about the E3 demo, that is actually Elysium, where Carnage Hall is. So technically that's already in the game. You can't explore Elysium, but it does already exist in the game because of Carnage Hall, which is right about here-ish. I wish you could see it on the map, which I think you kind of can a little bit. I think it's right over here is where it is. I'm gonna get up. You know what? I'm gonna get up high so I can kind of take a look and see. Because I want to see if I can find. Because if I can see the. Okay, there's the castle. So I know it's near the castle because you can see the castle and the VNC tower from the DLC area. It might be kind of on the other side of that hill though, unfortunately. Let's drop down a little bit so I can actually check stuff on my map. Stephen Brown, quick question, is the UV light glitch patched? No, I've been using it. I used it for that whole kind of running back and forth thing that I did. So, no, it is 100% not patched. Actually, let me head over here first. Actually, covered for end gamers who have done the DLC, got all the Easter eggs. What more to do than help others? Well, my game saves an hour or two a week. Yeah, honestly, for people who've beaten the game, the only thing to do is either start it again or play something else, which is really unfortunate. So hopefully they will add some more stuff soon. Dylan, you asked if I'm on console. The answer is yes. I'm playing this on the Xbox Series S and having a blast with it. Brendan's like, when could Chapter 3 release? Most likely it will release in December, just because they want to. Techland has, I think Timon actually has said that he wanted the DLCs to be, or either Techland or Timon, one of the two. Somebody said that the DLCs would be, or not DLCs, the chapters would be every 3 months. So the first one we got back in June, then 3 months later in September we got Chapter 2. So 3 months later would be December. So if they keep to that track, the next one we will get should be in December. Alright, let's go punch some fools off the rooftops. We need to send some birdies flying. Hello, birdie. Hi. Oh, he's not even paying attention. Oh, what? That happens sometimes. Stop hitting me. Hi. Who hit me? Oh, this guy. Rude. Damien said you have the best place for Mutation Sample Farm. It's an old Villador. It has 3 hatches and 2 vents for them to spawn from. Nice. How many samples can you get per night? I'm curious about that. Also, I apologize I missed this. Thank you for the follow there, Karam Gamer XMX. I appreciate it so much. How are you doing today? I hope you're having a good one. Is that all? Is that everybody? No, there should be like 2 more people down here. Hi, birdie. You must fly now. Any more birdies? Nope. No more birdies. Andrew, you said you were one of the lucky ones to get the broom glitch when before it was patched. Yeah, the broom is insane. You got 0 in the chat. What's going on, my friend? How are you today? Hope you're having a good one. J-Dog, what day in December do I think Chapter 3 is going to release? Tuesday. I have no idea, to be honest. I don't... Because, like, they could release it very beginning of December and try to compete with Callisto Protocol, which I think would be a really bad idea. They already released the DLC and had it compete with God of War, which was a bad decision, I think, on my part. But, you know, I have a feeling it's probably going to be closer to mid-December, to be honest. Open to always said, how do I get that weapon? So I got that weapon from glitching it out of the DLC challenges. And yeah, that's how you get it. You have to glitch it out of the challenge. I do have a video over on my YouTube channel, unless you're already on YouTube, in which case you can check it out there. It explains how to do all that stuff. Damien said you got 40k in one night. Nice. Nice. I'll have to go check that out here in just a minute. Zero, you said you still got your broom? Awesome. Actually, before we do any more of these, Damon, tell me where over in Old Villador is this farm? I want to try it out. Let's do it on stream. Why not? We'll test it right now. We'll see what happens. Because I'm curious. I'll go ahead and fast travel over to Trinity. We'll kind of go from there. Damon, you also said, do I have the Tainted God Killer? No. Mostly because I chose not to. I know there's glitches you can use to get it, but honestly, like, I've had people test it, and it literally, every single overpowered weapon you can pull out of the challenges does the exact same amount of damage. So it will either 1 or 2 shot, or possibly 3 shot, depending on the enemy, every enemy in the game. You will not do any more than 3 hits. So it doesn't matter which one you use, whether it's the military machete, heavy tribunal axe, Tainted God Killer, they are all the same. Thank you for the follow there. Hold on. Truckwanley? I apologize if I mispronounced that, but thank you for the follow there. Also, thank you for Thick Anime Mommy. Thank you for the follow as well. I appreciate that. How are you guys doing today? Hope both of you are doing well. Ash Glover to say, you know, you can swap your ballista bow on the floor. Once the bow's on the floor, can it be duped? I think so. If you swap it out, I think you can duplicate it. You can try that. I haven't done it myself. Open said, which challenge you have to get it? I got the military machete from the glitch, but I want that one. Oh, you're talking about this one right here, my home run bat? Oh, this one specifically I got from the Bozak challenge. I completely forgot I was using this one. So you have to, I have a video on this one, but basically if you do the Bozak challenge and you loot the bolters, they'll either give you a quad damage with 8 shots or they'll give you a home run bat. If you have not done the challenge yet, good, because what you want to do is after you collect the items from the bolters, then you just want to fail the challenge. That way you can keep repeating it. If you complete the challenge, then it goes away forever and you can't get it again, which is super unfortunate. Missed a couple follows here, so thank you for the follow. This one's not going to go well. I apologize in advance. Maiska, okay, and then Hemfile105. Thank you guys so much for the follow, and also thank you for the correction, Trequanley. I apologize for mispronouncing it. Absolutely horrible earlier. So thank you for the correction on that. Andrew said you have the modded Scorpio. I know, I wanted to come out for real too. But when I get my PC, I'll definitely be grabbing it so I can run around with the Scorpio, shooting everything in the face, and then hitting it also in the face. Swing, do I have any YouTube mods? Yes, I do. I have one at the moment, but that may increase soon at some point. Currently, I have one for sure. Damien said it's in the Trinity at the on the top of a dark hollow. So okay, so I'm in Trinity. Got a few dark hollows. So there's this one here. There's this one here. There's this one over here. I guess we will go to this one first. That's the closest Dark Hollow to me. We'll see if this is one you're referring to. Easy case. Wait, if I don't complete the Bozak challenge, I can replay it? Yes. You need to make sure you fail the challenge. Otherwise, you will not be able to replay it, which is really unfortunate because it's a fun challenge. Don't understand why they did that. So is it this one right here? This looks like a good spot. There's a vent here people can come out of. I don't see any. There's oh, here's another vent. There's a hatch right there. Oh yeah, I think this is the spot. Let me know if I'm right. The first one? Okay, cool, Damon. Thank you for letting me know. Yeah, I can see how this is a good one. There's a hatch here. There's another hatch there. Another hatch, that 3 hatches. The vent here. Ooh. Yeah, it turned the UV light glitch on here. You are in a very small space for a ton of enemies to show up. This is a good one. Not gonna lie. I need to find a place to sleep real fast. Let me do that. Let me go sleep over here and I want to go try this one out. I'm curious. See how many I can get. Ice Tembola. I apologize. I probably said that absolutely wrong. You said how much damage, high damage weapon in Dying 2. So the highest damage of a weapon you can get is 633 at the current moment in time. I need to mark that on my map. Oh, that's right there. Never mind. That's the highest amount you can get. I'm using a glitched weapon, so it's a little bit different for that. But the highest number damage is 633 currently in the game, which you have to be a level 9 character and have level 9 legendary weapons that have a base damage of 498, and then use weapon mods that you have already maxed out the blueprints for. That's the only way to reach 633. Spring said, I feel like I love Dying Light 2, but when they get content and then when I finish in like 2 days, they have nothing to do. Exactly. Yep. That is 100% how it works. It sucks. Ashley said the Chinarashi. I love the Chinarashi. That's a fantastic sword. It does a lot of damage. Technically, that one does do higher. You can get it at like 642. I think is the highest I've seen. But yeah, that's a good one. Austin, why am I switching to PC? So it's not necessarily switching to PC. It's more in addition to Xbox. So the main reason for me kind of doing PC is because it'll allow me to do a lot more things. I'll be able to enhance my videos and streams to a whole other level, and yeah, there's just a lot more that I can do if I have a PC setup versus just an Xbox setup. So let me activate this real quick. See how great this farm is. Start a chase. Maybe. Another howler. Oh, there's one closer. That'll do it. All right, let's get this chase started. Yeah, die. So. Oh yeah, and actually just running back and forth right here will cause them to kind of like spawn everywhere. So yeah, I can see how this one will be a good one. I can't wait to see how this one fully turns out afterwards. I might even have to do a video on it. Now it may require you to use like, you know, UV bars if you're not going to use the glitch. But you know, this ain't bad. Oh, started to die. I'm gonna have to wait and let them kind of come to me. I'll have to wait for a level 4 chase because it's right now to have the chase end before I even get that close. Tim, you said, do you think they'll expand the map at any point? So technically they have. If you look at the DLC, it is an additional portion of the map. However, you just can't go to it normally. So there's that. Technically they have increased it, but they should increase it more in the future. We'll say that. So you said you feel like the Dying Light community is getting smaller and smaller. I agree. It is definitely getting smaller. That's for sure. I really wish that Techland would do something to really improve stuff, because there's a lot of things that need to be fixed in the game. And I do apologize for this, but thank you for the follow there, Gingerbread Man 877. I do want to thank you for that. I apologize for missing that earlier. Hope you're having a wonderful day. How are you doing today? Cactus Water saying, oops, Cactus Water did something bad. Lee, you said you missed how to do the UV light glitch. Okay, so I'll show you guys real quick. It's real quick and easy. I'll turn it off. Okay, so all you need to do, again, make sure your UV flashlight is at a level 3. And you want to have your UV light equipped, have your flashlight off. The exact same moment that you turn on your UV light is when you want to push pause. So just like this, you can kind of see that I've got the UV glow everywhere on the screen. Then you just go into photo mode, back out of photo mode, and then there you go. And then I would switch over to something else, because if you accidentally activate your UV light again, it will turn it off. So that is how you do it. Super simple, extremely broken. It can get you through everything in the game with 0 difficulty. Any volatiles now? Hey, friend. You're dead. Just gonna sit here. Aries, you said you can do the spear swap glitch for Ballista Bow and Hunter's Crossbow outside of the challenges. Yeah, so that's actually really good. You can do that, so you can drop them or duplicate them, which would be really, really great. I honestly said, I think Fling plus Spark is best combo. You're getting more damage plus crowd control. Yes, I would say if you don't like to use Frost, then using Fling, or sorry, if you don't like to use Frost, then using Spark is a really, really good one, because by doing that, you will actually, like I said, be having tons of crowd control, so it's really, really easy. Lee said you got to work on PC. Awesome. Easy Cat, you said, so just by canceling the Bullseye challenge, you can replay it. You should be able to replay it by canceling it, or just letting the timer run out. Just like the best way to do it is to, will you stop jumping and let me hit you? My goodness. I think the best way to do it would be to grab a couple of bolters. Don't kill all of them. Just do a couple of the bolters. And then after that, then just kind of let the timer run out. And then once the timers run out, then, you know, you don't gotta worry about it anymore. It'll fail the challenge. You should still be able to keep the weapons. All right, we got our level 4 chase going. Let's kill all these things. And I apologize if I missed anything in chat. I definitely don't mean to. Now, if you're, so this might actually be kind of similar to like the original. It was like a 12k a night farm that I had before the PK ship one was found, and this feels like it might be similar to that one. Basically, you can do this like if you have the toughness booster and the regen booster, as well as the muscle booster maxed out. You can use all 3 of those, take like no damage, and be able to kill them very quickly, and it'll be absolutely insane. So yeah, this could be good. So far I'm not getting a ton of spawns, but might have to run around a bit, get a few of them to spawn, and then I come back. I need like a whole army of volatiles. That's what I need. Die. Connor's RC channel has a question. Every single time I do the broom challenge, it crashes. So every time it crashes, what you need to do through the testing, I found that whenever it does that, you need to click back to the main menu, and that should fix the crash. However, that may not always work, so it's not a guaranteed fix. And if you're on PlayStation, for some reason it has a lot of issues, it may still not work. But as soon as the challenge instantly fails, just immediately go quit back to the main menu and start again. See if that helps. Zigmund, you said in previous patches, if you tried it as a UV glitch a couple of times, the game froze. You had to quit, but if you continue a UV glitch, it just starts every time, even if you join another lobby. Yeah, it was definitely broken before. That's the downside to glitches, that sometimes they work absolutely amazingly, other times they don't. So, you know, there is that. But in terms of the number of volatiles, it does seem like you're getting a lot more volatiles than you would through the method I was doing. So this is not a bad one. If you're, you know, especially if you have like the glitched weapons, like I do. Even if you don't, you can do this. Like I said, get yourself a toughness booster, a regen booster, and a muscle booster, and then get your best weapons and just use like the frost and fling combo. Whew, these volatiles will be nothing. Wakespeed, where's the second Bozak poster? So if you grab the first one off the statue, the second one is inside the building. I have a video on my channel showing that. I'm trying to think of the easiest way to describe the location. So it's like underneath the stairs of one of the side doors is the best way to describe it. The easiest way, if you really want to find it, would be to go watch that video. But yeah, it's like it's under the stairs on some boxes through one of the side doors that you go through earlier in the DLC. Ashley, you said can I show you the best gear pieces for Brawler? So honestly, the best gear pieces, let me kind of show you what I have. So I have the artifact set, so the names of them are all the same, it just the numbers are different. What I like to look for the most is the damage. I have 13.4 damage on every single piece, so it does a lot more damage. And then, you know, looking for human and infected damage resistance, because that will kind of block out a ton of damage. And then, you know, if you add a toughness booster on top of it, yeah, you are like never gonna take any damage. The best way though, if you really want to be completely immune and you don't want to necessarily use a glitch, then what you want to do is find gear that is damage resistance during the day and damage resistance during the night. And you want to get that as high as possible, then use a maxed out toughness booster and as well as a maxed out regen booster, and you will not take any damage from any source other than from falling too high. Like, it is absolutely insane. Like, you can stand inside of a fire and never get hit. You can stand inside of the spitter acid pool and be perfectly fine. It is ridiculous. But daytime, nighttime gear, I think generally is the tank sets, or the... Yeah, I think the tank sets have daytime, nighttime more often. So you'd have to look for that. And also using the boss renegade mask that you get for completing New Game Plus. That is a really, really good way to have that, because it gives you 15% daytime and 50% nighttime resistance, which is a huge benefit. So it's one way to be completely immune without actually using any glitches. It's just using the intended items in the game to just happen to become immune to all damage. It's kind of crazy. Connor said, so when I hold down the cancel to quit the broom challenge, I just crashes immediately. So again, try seeing if putting back to the main menu fixes it. If it doesn't fix it, then there's not a whole lot that can really be done, unfortunately. That's one of the downside to glitches, is that if they don't work, and they like crash your game and stuff, there's not much you can really do about it, which is really unfortunate. Ashley said Camo is here, DLC side quest to get the blueprint. So if you're asking about which DLC side quest to get the Camo blueprint, that is from the Gilded Cage, which you unlock after you fight Skullface for the first time. That is when you unlock that ability. Or not ability, that's when you unlock that side quest. You talk to Astrid, and regardless of whatever you respond to her, whatever you say to her, you will get that quest. It's just whether or not you choose to do it is the question. Yeah, volatiles. Steven is like, how do you get glitched weapons? So it's another thing I have over on my YouTube channel on, you know, how to get them. Basically, you have to go into the challenges and you're essentially having to pick up the weapons as soon as you leave the challenge. So when the cancel bar or circle is 3/4 of the way complete, so 75% done, at that same exact moment is whenever you grab the item you're trying to take out of the challenge, and it will pull the item out of the challenge with you. You may have to do it a couple of times to get the timing just right, but that's how you do that. It doesn't work for, like, that particular method doesn't work for everything. Well, no, so it does, it's the same method. The other thing you can do is the spear swaps. So for weapons you have in your inventory, in order to drop them on the ground, you gotta swap them out with a spear, which is better detailed in that video that I was talking about. I show both methods in that video, so definitely go check that out if you want to see how to get the glitched weapons out. I'll show you how to get every single one of them that I was able to get. You can get as many as you want. There's some that require other things to do, but for the most part you can get any of them that you want. XP, you found it? Awesome. I apologize. I don't remember what you were looking for, but I'm glad you found it. Sorry. Sholey said, bro, I want to play with you. Well, I do have a couple of ways that you can do that. So one thing, I've been saying it for a long time, and I keep meaning to do something about it. I just have not yet, unfortunately. I will be doing some kind of community type streams at some point. Still trying to work out the details, especially now that I am doing the multi-streaming. I have to kind of think about it a bit more. But basically I'll have streams where people can just come in and have fun and just pop into stuff. I'm working on some stuff for that. The other way is if you are on YouTube, you can check out my channel memberships, and one of the perks of being a member is that you do get a monthly gameplay session with me. We'll pop on for an hour and we'll play kind of whatever game you want. If you're on Xbox Series console or soon to be placed or PC, then specifically Steam, then we'll be able to play Dying Light 2 together. If you're on any other system, then it'll just have to be some kind of cross-play game of your choice. It could be anything. So that is one way to do that as well. The other benefits you get from being a member on YouTube, you get some badges, you also get emotes, you get a special Discord name. It's a unique role for Discord, as well as a unique chat that is only available to my YouTube members. And you'll also get your name put on the end screen of every single YouTube video that I release for as long as you are a member. So all sorts of great perks for one low price. So if that's something you're interested in, you can definitely check that out. If you're on YouTube, it's the join button down below. If you are on Twitch, you can go check it out on my YouTube channel. And also on Facebook, you can check it out there as well. Got Twisted in the chat. How are you going, my friend? How are you today? Connie said, what's the location on the map you're doing this at? So this, kill this volatile. Let me show you real quick. So where I am is in the Trinity area, specifically at this Dark Hollow. It's kind of in between the Alder Windmill and the Willow Windmill. Right here on the edge of Horseshoe and Trinity is where I'm at. I want to thank Damon from YouTube for showing this to me in chat. So far, like as far as an active stream goes, this one might be a really fantastic, like this one seems like it could be potentially the best active stream. Now, the best semi-AFK farm would be the PK ship, because, you know, you take like no damage, all you do is run back and forth and they instantly die. But if you want to have it more active and challenging where you're fighting all these enemies, this one might be a good way to go about it. It just depends on how quickly you can kill the volatiles and if they stop jumping around everywhere. J-Dog, you said you got all the Twitch drops? Awesome. Well, I'm glad you got them all. You said Twitch is lagging? I apologize about that. Yeah, if anybody's having any issues with the streams, like if there's any like lagging or anything like that, please let me know, because there might be some tweaking that I can do to fix that in the future. So please let me know. JFab, for some reason the upgrade glitch doesn't work for me. In the Craftmaster, I got it to work once or twice, 100 tries or so. So if you're talking about the blueprint upgrade glitch, so yes, technically it's still possible. The timing is extremely precise, and I've still heard that it takes away more of your items than just money. So it's not as useful as it used to be, but the main thing that I did, which actually kind of helped grow this channel quite a bit, is my most viewed video up to this point so far. That particular glitch was patched out quite some time ago, and unfortunately can't really be used. Like I said, unless you get the timing down, which is extremely precise if you want to try it. So let's do this so I can not have to worry about dying. Ow, rude. We got Dog Water over on Twitch. How's it going, my friend? How are you? Connor's like, how do you do the UV light glitch? So the UV light glitch, again, all you need to do is you need to have your UV flashlight at a level 3. And you need to have your UV light or your regular flashlight turned off, and then activate your UV flashlight and pause the game at the exact same time, so that way you can see the UV light glow, and then go into photo mode, back out of photo mode, and then it's turned on. I do have a video on my channel showing how to do it, and I'll have more coming in the future, as long as it still works. So yeah. JFab, you said, I think they did patch with the stack method, but my assumption was that doing a single item stack still works. No, so the stack method wasn't really patched, it just kind of caused a lot of crashes. But if you do it, because like a lot of people would get too many items or whatever, and it would be like basically because you've got too much in your inventory or whatever, or stash, it would cause the game to crash. So doing the single item, it still doesn't work, which is unfortunate, but yeah, I wish it did work, because it was such a broken glitch. Oh my gosh, being able to, for essentially just some money, be able to max out every single weapon mod that you have, and it's just insane. All right, now they're getting more bold and hitting me now. What's going on here? Where are you? Austin, you said you thought the camouflage would be a skill move instead of a blueprint. Yeah, so it was actually both in the first game. So there was a skill for camouflage, which honestly was, you know, absolutely broken. You just needed some bodies. Especially when you upgraded it, it'll allow you to attack enemies and stuff too. And yeah, it was insane. The other one was the cloak potion, which I think is what the camouflage grease is actually kind of mimicking, is more the cloak potion, which was not as good. So that's what it is. It's not. I really hope they kind of make it work a little bit better. Like maybe let us attack, but you know, who knows? We'll find out as they kind of do stuff. JFab is like, I just got back in the game after putting a few hundred hours at launch. It's much better than at launch. Oh yeah, for sure. It's definitely better than it was. It still has a lot of improvement left to go. There's a lot of things they need to do to fix it, but as it stands right now, it is way better than it originally was when it first came out. I think, okay, yeah, we got a few more that'll keep spawning until it's daytime, and then we won't get any more spawns because of being daytime. The chase will end. I'm gonna get as many of these as I can. The few I'm probably gonna have to jump on the ground for. But so far, I mean, just looking at all of the things I'm gonna have to pick up, this is gonna be an absolutely insane one. And this should help me get all of the mutation samples I need for the video that I'm working on, because I need to buy a lot of stuff. So, like, when I say a lot, I mean a lot. So, yeah. No, don't run away from me! There we go. That should be the last of the volatiles. The tyrant is still kind of sitting over there. I'm not that far away from it, so I should be able to collect all of this and then go fight the tyrant again, which is super awesome. I'm getting tyrants to spawn every night with this. So there we go. Before we start that, I'll go check and see how much I have, and then we'll kind of go from there. Lee, you said you wish you could duplicate military tech. So you can with the multiplayer duplication glitch, but not the solo duplication glitch. Just to show you, I have 9,981 military tech. So yes, they can. It is dupable. It's just not solo. You have to do the multiplayer duplication glitch. Josh said, what weapon are you using and what upgrades are on it? So I am using a glitched weapon that I got from the DLC. I kind of took it out of a challenge and it's completely overpowered and broken. As far as what upgrades, I'm just using what came on it. It came with 2 shock mods, or a shock and a zap, or whatever the other one is. But it doesn't matter what mods you use on it because it one-shots and the mods have the mods aren't really doing anything. Steven said, is there more than one ending to the DLC? Yes, there are about 4 endings to the DLC. Technically, there's more depending on, you know, if you do certain things, but if you do all of the side quests, so there's one ending where if you just run straight through it, 2 endings are if you just run straight through it and you choose whether or not someone is alive or not. That's 2 endings. The other 2 endings are, well, choose who, if someone lives or dies, then also choose a different, 2 different options at the very end, and then also the other one is if you do all of the side quests, specifically the Gilded Cage side quest. If you do that side quest, then that opens up 2 more endings. One kind of, yeah, it's just there's roughly about 4-ish endings. One based off of if a character lived or not, and that's 2 different endings, and then kind of another. Yeah, it's just, yeah, there's a few endings basically. I kind of said the same thing like a million times there. I apologize. Adrian said, hey, Respawn, what's the location I'm farming at? So where I am right now is right here in the Trinity area, specifically by this Dark Hollow, kind of between the Alder Windmill and the Willow Windmill is where I'm at for this one. Also, thank you for the follow there, Vapocalypto V. Vapocalypto V, or Vapocalyptov. Either way, apologize if I missaid it. And then also thank you for the follow, K Taylor 84. I appreciate it from both of you. How are you guys doing today? I hope you're having a good one. So now we're gonna look at our inventory. We're gonna see how much mutation samples I have. So right now I've got 77,812. So let's get to collecting. So we'll see how this farm ended up going. See if it's better than the PK ship, equals the PK ship. Who knows? This seems like it might be better for an active farm if you can kill them in 1 hit. If you can't kill them in 1 hit, may not be super great. It just depends. But it is a good way to farm them. Got a ton of bags to pick up. Cactus Water Grumpy Aiden, right? He's so grumpy. I think it's because they made him wear weirdly tight green pants. Nobody's happy to wear green leather pants. So that's probably why he's grumpy, to be honest. Josh, he said, most of my side quests glitched with the Blood Ties DLC. I can activate them, but no markers are placed to complete them. So here is the thing with that. A lot, and I mean a lot, of the DLC quests do not give you markers. Like, for example, the backstory side quest. You don't get a marker for the backstory side quest because you're inside the quest area, and every single part of Carnage Hall. So there's some that won't give you a quest marker. You just have to look for stuff. For example, the backstory side quest is one like that. I do have a video on my channel showing how to get all of the collectibles from that side quest to actually complete it. So if that's one you're stuck on, definitely go check that video out. Another one, the posters mission. That one initially won't give you any what do you call it? Markers, and you have to actually use the map collectible that you get during the challenge or during the quest in order to find where they are. And I actually posted a video about that one earlier today to show you all those locations. A few other ones, like I said, it just says you're inside the quest area and it doesn't give you a quest marker, so you've got to use your survivor sense a lot. So it's not necessarily that they're bugged, it's more that they're not designed to give you a quest marker because you're already in the area, essentially. Vincent, when did I start streaming on Twitch? I thought I was only doing YouTube. So, grab a drink of water real quick. So I started on Twitch first, actually, back in 2020, November of 2020. I've been doing this for 2 years now. And honestly, I started off doing YouTube at the same time. And let's just say I don't have those videos on my channel anymore. So yeah, that's how well that went originally. They were not great. I will say that. I will admit I had some pretty stank videos when I first started out. Also, thank you for the follow there, Laurent76. I appreciate that. How are you doing today? Hope you're having a good one. So I started doing that in 2020. I kind of put a pause on Twitch streaming for a while because it just kind of wasn't going anywhere, and it just kind of felt like there was no reason to keep doing it. And so I kind of dived into YouTube, and then, you know, my YouTube went crazy, and then, you know, went back to Twitch a little bit, and then now I am doing multi-streaming, so I'm kind of streaming everywhere all at once. Wispy said, do you think they'll ever fix the night gold encounters? I hope so. I really, really hope so. Because it's super annoying, because I don't even do them anymore because they don't give you anything. So there's no point. Can I get everything down here? No, there's a few more. Hey Taylor said, sup bro, can't sub to your Twitch. That is because I actually removed my affiliate status a little bit ago. I think it was like last week. I had them remove my affiliate status, and yeah, so I don't have that currently at the moment. I just wanted to be able to provide a ad-free experience and allow me to multi-stream for people on Twitch, to kind of enjoy that. And then, you know, maybe I'll go back to affiliate at some point, or heck, who knows, maybe I'll get a partnership or whatever, which would be super awesome, not gonna lie. But who knows, at some point. But right now, I need to kind of do some work on building my Twitch up a bit more and providing a more fun, engaging experience, and that's kind of what I'm working on there. Thank you for the follow there, Enitus. I'm saying Enitus. I apologize if that's wrong, but that's what it looks like to me. Hope you're having a good one. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Ledger said, is hyper mode in Dying Light 2? Yes, it is. Hyper mode basically is whoops, I forgot to do that. The hyper mode is, let me see if I can find an enemy. Let me go kill this tyrant real fast, and then I'll find an enemy and show you. No! Dang it. Hate when that happens. Let me kill this tyrant real quick, and then I'll show you. Hyper mode, basically, you'll send enemies just absolutely flying, and it is hilarious and amazing. If you ever played Dead Island, it's just like the one punch mode on Dead Island. Okay, how'd they get in there? Because this isn't a dark hollow. Did he just like fall through? We'll have to check. Also, thank you for the follow there, Vincent Vega. I appreciate that. Another way in here? Oh, I guess the tyrant just fell through because why not? So let me show you the effect that hyper mode has, and this is against all enemies, which is fantastic. Let me go find someone real quick I can smack really hard. And jump over here. Here's a good example. See the zombie? Now he goes flying. And granted, that pole was in the way, but let's go hit this guy real quick. But basically, that's what it does. The home run bat essentially has hyper mode attached to it. So I can be like, "Hi, friend. Bye, friend," and it just sends everyone flying, and it's absolutely amazing. Dogwater, worst part about export grappling hook controls is whenever you accidentally dropkick. Yes, that happens to me all the time. I have more birdies in need of flight. Fly, birdie, fly. Oh, you did not fly. Fly. Hi, birdies. Time for two. Oh, missed. Oh, no. Bugged. Sometimes that happens. Oh, here's a friend. The birdie that needs to fly. He's trying to get his wings to pop out. I will help you. Fly, birdie. This. Okay, let's look at this. So, whoa, okay. That gave me quite a bit of samples. I started off with 77,812 mutation samples, and after that farm, I now have 103,514. So, trying to do some math real fast in my head, which is not working at the moment, is 36,000. I got 36,000 mutation samples from that. That's a fantastic farm. However, it all depends on if you're able to kill the volatiles extremely quickly. If you don't kill them quickly, you don't have the UV light glitch, you're not going to get that much. So yeah, it's a really good farm, but yeah. Dragon said, anyone have the mission kill or don't kill? I need Avery map. I don't think I have that one. Couldn't tell you. Or that one is. I don't have that one off the top of my head. Dogwater, the passive AFK mutation farm gives around 35 mutation samples. So I don't think that method is the best. So yeah, no, like, here's the thing. Whenever I do the PK ship farm, I usually get about 30,000 and I don't have to do any active farming. Also, thank you for the follow there, Bathroom Buddha. Appreciate it. And if there's any notifications that pop up in chat that I happen to miss, I do apologize. I do want to say a quick thanks to Zorda. There was a notification for something that I missed, and I apologize for that if you're still in the stream. I want to thank you for the thing that you did, because I completely missed it. I have a note mentioning it, but thank you for whatever your contribution may be. I appreciate it a lot, and I hope you're having a good day. Niloko, you said 26k actually. Okay, yeah, I can't do math sometimes. That happens. Yeah, the PK ship farm honestly is better. But if you can one-shot enemies and you don't want to just stand around being AFK, this is a fantastic thing to do. As long as you can one-shot enemies. If you can't one-shot enemies, kind of useless. Not gonna lie. Matthew said, hey, Respawn, what's up? Been at work all day. Well, not much. Just farming a whole bunch of mutation samples and just kind of messing around making birdies fly. Hope you're having a good one, man. Zordy said I'm good. Okay, yeah, again, I apologize that I missed the thing earlier, but thank you so much. Sniffy's like, I'm so hyped for Dead Island 2 and hope they don't delay it again. I hope so too. It's been delayed so many times, it's ridiculous. We got Koki in the chat. How's it going, my friend? How are you? Vincent types like or Vincent Vega, sorry, I can't read words sometimes. I like the glitched weapons from the DLC, the ones from the challenges, and the katana from the final DLC story fight. Yeah, that was a pretty cool one, not gonna lie. Although I really like, so here's my thing. I really wish the DLC had more human fights. Those were like my favorite parts of the DLC. They were super awesome. A lot of fun, and Techland needs to add more of those, please. We need more Techland. Just put me in a big room full of a bunch of dudes, and all I've got is a bat, and I've got to smack them in the face until I'm the last one standing. That's what I want. I want more of that. And also maybe a horde mode where we fight like wave after wave of zombies and have to survive. And eventually the final wave is like 5 demolishers and like 16 volatiles and like 3 tyrants, all thrown into one thing. That's what I want as the ultimate, you know, horde mode experience. Make me fight ridiculously outnumbered odds and see if I can survive. Like, give me that ability, please. Please, Techland. We got a couple more follows. Thank you, Dark Kevlar and Mr. Six. I appreciate that so much. You guys are awesome. And how are you doing today? Hope you're having a good one. Scatman Joe. That is a weird way to say that. But he's a question, how can I farm hags? I need 4 for the bounty, but they don't count when I do the hunting mission. That's weird because the missions do count towards the bounties. So if they're not counting toward the bounties, then for some reason it's bugged. Because it should count for the bounties. That's how I do that. Try doing the elite mission or maybe the regular mission. Just do the opposite one of what you're doing unless you're trying both. That is the best way to farm hags. You can try the hag tracks, but it's not guaranteed, unfortunately. Legend said the hoverboard duplication form isn't working for me, so I'm good to do the... Are you going to go do the broom duplication glitch? Yeah. The hoverboard one is broken. The broom one can still be broken. It can still crash your game. You can still fail the challenge immediately. There's a lot of things. These solo duplication glitches are not perfect. They are broken, but they are usable if you can get through it without any issues. Matthew said, have we heard anything about Chapter 3 or DLC 2? No, we haven't. There's just kind of whispers or rumors about what they could be. So for DLC 2, we know 100% is taking place after the story. So after all of your choices in the game, when Aiden leaves Villador, quick spoiler, sorry everybody. Not going to go into other details about it, but anyways, the second DLC will take place after that. It's rumored that it might be something to do with water, since we're seeing in the game files a lot of different like water craft and buildings and things like that that you could potentially go to. Again, that is all rumored at this point. We're just seeing stuff in the game files. Could be something they had an idea for and they completely scrapped. We honestly have no idea, to be completely honest, but that is what the thought is at the moment. As far as Chapter 3, we know that it's most likely going to happen in December, because if they're sticking to the 3 months, like every 3 months releasing chapters, then December would put Chapter 3. And we know they're going to be, or they're wanting to do something with the Craft Masters in Chapter 3. Don't know what it is, but hopefully it's something really, really good. We'll have to wait and see. Adrian, you said we need to have all that in the arena. Oh yeah, the fights of humans is, yes, 100% needed. I don't know why it's not in there right now. Vincent, oh wait, I gotta make another birdie fly. Hi birdie. Oh, you got stuck on the wall. That's okay. I'll help you fly. No, I said I need to help you fly. Yes. Another birdie has flown the nest. Ah, oh, so nice. Vincent, he said, you agree that they could add the current and new human fights in the posters. That would be kind of cool to do them in the posters, but also just add new ones to do. Like, that would be so much fun. That was the most fun I had during the DLC, was those fights. There was no timer, nothing like that. It was just, I'm gonna hit you until you are not there anymore. It's basically what it was. Nicolo, he said, hags that die out of bounds in the regular mission don't count. know that for sure. Oh yeah, that does happen a lot more frequently than you think it would. Fly, birdie, fly. Even learn how to spread his wings. John, Dying Light 2 Waterworld, right? If we do get something like that, and there's a lot of water and stuff we have to go on, if there is not even the slightest reference to Waterworld, I'm gonna be so upset. Like, Techland loves their Easter eggs, and if they don't have some kind of Easter egg for Waterworld, I'm gonna be mad. Like, just saying. Fly, birdie! Oh, you went kind of straight up in the air. Whoops. Spinning 2K, should I give the electrical station at the VNC tower to the PKs or the survivors? So it honestly depends on what you're going for. The only electrical station / water tower that matters as far as story goes is the water tower over here in Old Villador. This one right over here. This is the only one that matters who you give it to, because that changes what missions you do after it. Everything else, it is 100% personal preference. If you like the rewards for the PKs, like the card traps, the razor cannons, electrical traps, the PK crossbow, Molotov lanterns, pendulum traps, UV traps, if you like those things, go with PKs. If you prefer the survivor rewards like airbags, zip lines, things that help you parkour and stuff like that more, go with the survivors. I personally like to go with the survivors more because I don't care about the PK crossbow anymore. It's just, you know, I've got the hunter's crossbow. I glitched out the carnage crossbow, so I will always have a crossbow no matter what. I'm good to go either way, but I personally like the way the story plays out better, and I feel better giving it to the survivors. I don't like giving it stuff to PKs. They just terrible people. But it is 100% completely up to personal preference after the first water tower. Robert, Battle Royale mode. So they tried that with Bad Blood, and let's just say there's nobody playing Bad Blood anymore. So I don't think they're gonna do that. Hey, friend. No, come back. Where'd he go? Friend. Birdie. The birdie has run away. Thank you for the follow there, Capoeira or Capoeiro. I apologize. This is gonna be awful. I'm gonna try to get it. Capoeiro. I'm gonna say Capoeiro 76. If I said that wrong like 1,000 times, I apologize. But thank you for the follow. I appreciate that, and I hope you're having a good day. How are you doing today? Matthew, what is Waterworld? Oh man, it is a it is a terrible movie. I'm not gonna lie. It is not great. However, I watched it a ton when I was a kid. It's got Kevin Costner, Dennis Hopper, and if you're like, who are those people? Then I think I might feel a little bit old. But basically, the whole world is covered by water, and there's no land anywhere, and then this guy's like, I found land. It's like, again, the movie is terrible, but it can be a fun watch just to do it, like at least watch it once. It's not, I don't think it won any awards, and nor will it ever win any awards of any kind. It's not great, but like I said, it's just a fun watch. Like I said, if they cover stuff in water, we don't have a reference to Waterworld, I'm gonna be upset. Spinning 2K, so do I go all survivors on my main save? I go all survivors on all my saves. Like, well, it's not true. On my main save, yes, I do go all survivors. I try to get the good ending, or sorry, the best ending, I guess you could say, every time, because I just like the way the story plays out better. No, you must fly, birdie. Sis. Mofongo said, for the mutation samples, which one do you get more volatiles? Howlers, the Tritons? I don't know what a Triton is. That sounds like a new enemy. The Banshees or the Goons, that get you more out of it. So if you're trying to farm mutation samples, volatiles, honestly, oh, you probably meant Tyrants. Whenever you said Tritons is a typo. That's my bad. I can't read and I'm stupid sometimes. So technically, If you want to know what gives you the absolute most, hives and tyrants give you the most single group of mutation samples. However, regular volatiles will give you, if you farm them, they'll give you like 5 volatiles equals 4 to 5 volatiles equals 1 tyrant and 1 hive. So yeah, just farm volatiles. That's the best way to go about it. John, it's Mad Max but with water. Kind of. Yeah, that's not a bad way to describe Waterworld. It's kind of like Mad Max, but with water. And if you don't know what Mad Max is, I don't know how to help you. Easy Cat is so much fun, just smacking zombies with a boomerang pen. Oh yeah, it's a lot of fun. There was at one point, like I said, I was gonna do a stream where that's the only source of damage I could have. But it's fine when it comes to normal zombies, but when it comes to tougher special infected, like goons, demolishers, volatiles, tyrants, things like that, the pan does nothing. It is the worst thing in the world. And when it comes to renegades, all they do is dodge it constantly, and it's super annoying. So the only way to make it kind of worthwhile is if someone can finally find, without using the game files, the Monero gloves Easter egg in the game so they can be crafted and people can use them, or if I don't know if it's a crafting thing or if you can just grab them. But basically those gloves, what they do is they take anything you throw and set it on fire. So you can have a fiery frying pan. Yeah, it would be absolutely amazing. Spinning to the weapon of mine looks fun. Oh yeah, this is a super fun weapon. This is the home run bat. This one you get from the Bozak challenge if you do that one in the DLC. And you can get it if you happen to loot it from the bolters that you loot, or that you can loot. Oh, straight up in the air with that one. I'll catch you. What do we have here? You better be. I got a witness. Oh no, I got a witness. I gotta fix that. Where'd you go, witness? Okay, maybe he just. Oh, there he went. I gotta go catch him. Come here. You can't run away from me. You witnessed a bad thing. we gotta go get him now. No. There. There are now no more witnesses to my birdies. Philip, you said, is there a way to get the broomstick through a glitch still? Unfortunately, no, there is not. I mean, okay, so technically, yes, but also no. So, there is a way that you can temporarily get the broomstick out of the challenge, but as soon as you, like, leave the game, die, sleep, that kind of stuff, it immediately disappears from your inventory and you have to do the glitch all over again. And the glitch is not easy to do. It requires co-op and it's a pain in the butt. So yes, you can get it temporarily, but I would not recommend it because it's just a pain in the butt. Dog Warner's like, I swear when you're throwing something at an NPC, they dodge out of the way like it's the Matrix, right? Oh, it's so annoying. I hate it so much. I'm like, just let me hit you with this frying pan so you can just die. Like, for example, let's frying pan this zombie right here. We're just gonna hit him a bunch of times. It's hilarious, but you can see it does no damage. Well, it does damage, but not much. So trying to go through an entire game trying to kill enemies this way is extremely inefficient. And unless I can set them on fire as well, then using the broom is not really possible. Also, thank you for the follow there, Kill Scroll 44, as well as Ridonkulos. Yep, I said it that way. Yep, Those are the words that came out of my mouth. Easy Cat is going to be so much awesome literally throwing a frying pan with hot oil on a zombie, right? Exactly. That's kind of what it'd be like. Or it'd be like, oh, you took the frying pan off of the fire. Get it? Instead of out of the frying pan and into the fire, you took the frying pan off. Never mind. Birdie flies. Find some more birdies. Where are all the birdies? Oh, here's a birdie. Hey, birdie. You have an apple. Fly. He ate his apple in peace. Fungo is like, which do I prefer in the end game, Lawan or Hakon? So I personally like the Lawan ending because, in my opinion, that is the best ending. If you choose the Hakon ending, then you. Spoiler alert, real quick, and I'll give a thumbs up when I'm done. But spoiler alert quickly for anyone who doesn't know. Starting in 3, 2, 1. You blow up the entire city, so you know, that's not really a good ending, in my opinion. Now, thumbs up, spoiler is done, so in case you muted for that, or maybe you heard it and got the whole thing spoiled and now you're upset, I apologize. Philip said, what about hoverboard glitch? It works, if that's what you mean. Like, so you can get the hoverboard out of the challenge. Now, again, there's a new way to do that. And you can use the hoverboard to do like a solo duplication glitch, if that's what you're referring to. If you're referring to something else, like if the original way to get the hoverboard, that is not possible anymore. So yeah, there's that. Easy Cat is like, walk them to the edge, then hammer them with the boomerang pan. Yeah. That's true. Hey, you. Let's go to the edge. I'm gonna push him over the edge with the frying pan. Although the problem with this, I've actually had to kind of break my game a little bit and make it to where I can't even move. Let's see if I can get him off the edge. Will he fall off the edge or die from the frying pan? Let me know in the chat right now which will happen. Frying pan death or fall damage. Oh, looks like it was frying pan. There we go. He still fell though, so either way, he is massively dead. Oh, that would have been really bad if I didn't have my paraglider. Smooth transition is what that was. That could have been really bad. Character Sparty said that was a really big apple. Yeah, that was a big apple that birdie had. I don't know why he was trying to eat it. Birds don't have very big mouths. Silly birdie. Apples are for kids. Oh no! Oh good. I almost died a horrible death. But I'm glad I did not. Let's fly. Luke, you said you just finished watching Toy Story? Awesome. I love Toy Story. Fantastic movie. Which Toy Story? 1, 2, 3, or 4? Because they're all great. In my opinion. I love those movies. They're fantastic. John, you said, I wish we could get the best ending where the survivors and night runners take over, but we leave Hakon instead of leave with Hakon. Oh yeah, yeah, that'd be kind of cool, I guess, to still leave with Hakon. But nah. Basically, like Hakon is cool, but Hakon also sucks as a person. So you kind of have to also suck as a person in game. Like Aiden has to suck as a person, is what I should say. In order for him and Hakon to be best buds, essentially. So that's kind of what that whole deal is about. It takes a while, but the zombie eventually dies, right? Frying pan does work, but humans, kind of harder. I like to call them birdies. We got birdie number 1. No, birdies, don't run away. You must fly. Come back here. Don't run away from me. You must fly from the nest. Oh, come here. Stop jumping. Come back here, birdie. Fly. Ah. So nice. Back to our mission. Said, frick the city, I'm leaving it anyway, so hack on or nothing. Right? There you go. Blow it up. Wakespeed said, what's the best mods for the home run? So, you want something like Fling is a really good one to have on there so you can get that initial, like, huge hit. So that's a good one to do, like, some initial damage as one of the mods, which I'll go ahead and throw that on there now. As far as the second one goes, you want something that's going to do some lasting damage because they're going to have to walk back to you. So either something like, well, I did it backwards, but basically use Venom. They'll be stunned for a little bit, but take a whole bunch of damage. Or if you happen to use Slit in this first slot, then you can use that and they'll take bleed damage as they're walking back to you. Those are probably the best, in my opinion, just so that way they can take all that damage while they're on their way back to you. And then you can smack them again and do it all over again. So I'll throw Venom on this one. So if they survive the initial hit, then yeah, they do not have a good day. Calix Stocks, he said, I usually use the pen as a free throwable to interrupt most attacks or stun long-range enemies so I can run up to them easier. Yeah, no, it's fantastic for that, for sure. Andy, appropriate name for mentioning Toy Story 4. Yeah, no, I agree. Toy Story 4 was definitely sad at the end. And if it wasn't sad for you, then you have no heart. Mainstream sellout. He said, who's my favorite character? So if you're referring to Dying Light 2, favorite character, honestly, it's probably Frank. I like Frank. Frank's a good guy. He's one of my favorites. I like hanging out with Frank. Redonkulous said, main decisions, or what main decisions do you need to get the Lawan ending? So I actually have a video on my YouTube channel that talks about all the different decisions that go into each ending. For Lawan, to get that ending, the main decisions you need to make, for one, is you need to save Hakon, or side with Hakon, essentially. Like, basically, don't kill him, don't leave him for dead every single chance you get. You want to make sure you do everything you can to keep Hakon alive. That's number one. Number two, you want to save... Actually, saving Frank doesn't actually matter. You want to give the VNC tower to Frank. Those are the two biggest parts at first, is you need those two things. Hakon must, like, whenever you get the mission where you find out that he's working for Waltz and Lawan is shooting at him, then you need to stay with him and track down Lawan. If you say, nah, forget you, man, I'm gonna leave you because you suck, then you will not get the best ending. That's just the way that works. So you have to, like, basically do everything you can that would help him live. Then, like I said, give the VNC tower to Frank. And then you don't, honestly, you don't have to save Frank. It doesn't, Frank's being alive or dead has no bearing on the ending. I personally like to save Frank because I just like the way the story goes. If he's alive, I like the way I feel afterwards. Woo! Got some PK birdies. We got some bluebirds. I got some bluebirds. They are gonna fly. And then you have to, at the very end, choose to save Mia and not save Lawan. The reason is because Hakon will be there at the end and he will go save Lawan instead. So just save Mia at the end. So those are the main choices that you need to do in order to get that. Oh, also side with the Colonel. Do not kill the Colonel. You won't get the good ending that way. So so you need to make sure you side with the Colonel, keep the Colonel alive. Do not side with Jack Matt in the slightest possible way because Jack Matt sucks. So that is how you do those. I've got a few follows here. I'm gonna catch up on these real quick. Thank you for the follows here. Brog 2707, Sergeant Shane, Eamon Plays 414 and Tyne Scott. I apologize if I mispronounced any of those, but thank you guys so much for the follow. Hope you're having a wonderful day. How are you doing today? Hope it's a great one. Mofongo's like, which do you prefer, the underwater city or no underwater city? So I personally prefer not, or having the city underwater. The reason is because they fixed the blue crystal glitch. If they didn't fix that, then I would be 100% about draining the city every single time, because it was an insane glitch. But literally there is nothing, and I mean absolutely nothing, that you can gain from draining the city. You can access all the sunken airdrops with the water still there. If you drain the water, you'll just have a bunch of zombies that you can fight, and most of them are going to be drowners and exploding everywhere. So there's zero benefit. There's no Easter eggs in that area. There's no missions that take you over there that I remember off the top of my head anyway. There's absolutely nothing. So I prefer to always side with the Colonel, so I never do that, because I like the good ending, but also there's no benefit anymore to draining the city. Also, thank you for the follow there, Hoot Owl. Thank you so much, appreciate that. Hope you're having a good one. And how are you doing? Lucas Sarger saying and said, yo, how you doing, my friend? Well, I'm doing great. Thanks for asking. How are you? Hope you're having a good one. I know I kind of already asked you that a second ago, but I'm gonna ask again while I make my bluebirds fly. Fly, bluebirdie. Ooh, that one was kind of a weird twist. Yeah, it kind of went sideways there. Thank you for the follow there, Naruto Poke 0714. Sometimes I can't read numbers. Thank you so much. Hope you're having a good day, and yeah, how you doing? Hope you're good. Genres need to be reworked 100%. Yes. Right now they are just what was that? You can't get away from me, Bluebirdie. Hey, Bluebird. Now it's time to really fly. Nice. Oh, nice. Ooh, this reminds me. This is really fun to do. I'm gonna do this because it's just fun to see how long they last. Have everybody put in chat how long they think it'll work, or how long they think the survival will last. We shall see. Back towards the cutscene when draining the city is kind of cool though. Yeah, no, the cutscene's cool. Honestly, the way the drowners need to work, what they should do is they need to be able to like shoot their spikes at you, which would be super awesome. Maybe instead of exploding, maybe when they run up to you, they'll like grapple you and then like stab you with a bunch of spikes. Like, they're spiky and they don't use their spikes for anything. Like, come on, like do something like that instead of just having them explode. That would have been way better. Started saying, you said always look at the videos, but most days I wake up and see that I've missed your stream. Finally managed to catch this one though. Well, speaking of that, I actually, going forward, starting this coming Tuesday, I will have a full streaming schedule. Every Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday I will stream at 6 p.m. Central Time. Again, multi-streaming across all platforms, Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook. And then on Saturdays at 12 o'clock noon Central Time, I will be doing another stream then, again across all platforms. That is my schedule that I will be sticking to going forward. So everyone will know exactly when I stream and it won't be surprises like today. So there's that. Wixby said, if I make New Game Plus, does it affect DLC progress? Yes. If you start New Game Plus, you restart the DLC. That is the way that works. Vincent, he said, can you enter buildings in the underwater city if you drain the water? So you can enter the ones that have open windows, but outside of that, no. Okay, I gotta get somebody over here. They're on the other side. So basically, what we're gonna try here, folks, what we're gonna do is I am going to knock a survivor into the demolisher pin, and we're gonna see how long they can survive. So I want everybody to put their guesses in the chat right now. How long do they think a normal survivor will be able to handle being in there? I'm gonna switch over to a regular home run bat so I don't accidentally kill them with the mods. So it looks like this guy is our first challenger. Let's put a pause in here. Let's give it a second. We'll see how long everybody thinks it's gonna go. We'll give that a minute. All right, so we got 10 seconds. I see 45 seconds, a minute and 20. Wow, that's generous. 30 to 45 seconds, 5 seconds. All right. Okay. All right. We will see. Give this a minute. I'll see if I can get him in there, because sometimes it just doesn't go. Alexia saying 15 seconds. Got 20 seconds. Killer Drew saying 2 seconds. All right, let's see. Sometimes they don't get in there all the way, so need to... see, he missed. I missed him a little bit, so I need to make sure I get him. If he starts running away, it's more difficult. Come on, get in there. No, don't hit me. No, no, go in there. I think he was too close. I think I hit him wrong. No, go in the thing. Okay, maybe if I can bounce him up there. Yeah, this guy is being extremely useless to me right now. No, no, don't fly over there. Well, okay, he lasted 0 seconds in the cage because I couldn't get him in there. So let's run over here. Sometimes they'll... here we go. We got a couple more contestants here. So let's try this guy. I think I might be able to get him in there. Oh no, it's one of those times. Of course. I literally have done this like a million times. Okay, maybe I can get this guy in there. Let's see if I can hit him from back here. There we go. Okay, he's in. He's in. Oh no, he's dead. He flew over it. Dang it. Whoops. Oh, here we go. This is perfect. This is perfect. Also, thank you for the follow there. Go to Gara. That's, yep, I'm not reading that correctly. I'm gonna say Goto Gare 4. That's what I'm gonna say. Goto Gare 4 or Goto Gara, whatever. Oh no, don't fall on the ground. Stop falling on the ground. Oh my gosh. I swear. These NPCs don't want to work with me. All I'm trying to do is just make them fly a little bit. There, take that pan to the face. Hey, don't push me. Maybe I can bounce him this way and then bounce him in. Come on. I've done this a million times. I don't know why I can't get him in there anymore. Oh, nope, he bounced way back here. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Oh, dang it. This is not going well. Come on. Fly into the pin. I'm trying to get you in there. I swear I've done this before. Because everybody's watching me. That's why. Just... gonna hit him with a frying pan a bunch of times. You know what? I'm done with this guy. I broke his arm and I'm gonna step on his head. Forget that guy. Okay, that was a bad test. We're gonna go with somebody else. I promise we're gonna get it eventually. Also, thank you for the follow there, Aiden's Deathbed. Alright, so we got another guy over here. Let's try this again. And hopefully it goes better. Okay, he's in here. There we go. He's in. Oh no! Seriously, stop dying. Jeez. Okay, we got another friend. We got another. As the guy's body is still laying here, he's just like, "What's happening?" I'll tell you what's happening, friend. You're about to have a chance encounter with 3 demolishers. Okay, here we go. Here we go, everybody. Dang it! Stop dying on impact. What is wrong with these guys? They're dying on impact. I swear I've done this where they just land. Maybe it's because I'm gonna get this. I promise. One of these times. Okay. Here we go, buddy. Maybe if I just give him a little tap. That didn't send him the way I wanted it to. No, don't run that way. Okay, so he's up here now. Okay. No, don't do that. Don't do that. No. Stop falling. Go in there. Okay, he's useless. We're gonna keep trying. We're gonna go back and forth until we get this. James, the demolish pin is so OP. They respawn every 5 minutes. That's true. Oh no! Not a guy over here. There's a guy right here. Maybe I can get this guy. Will he make it? Okay, he made it in. Oh, but died instantly. I know I've gotten them in here before. I know I have. I've done it, and I'm gonna do it. Gordy said go in there myself and see how long I can go. Oh yeah, I can survive, no problem. No, dude, where are you running to? No. Go back. Okay. Don't worry. Demolishers aren't gonna hurt you. My bad is. Go. Oh, dang it, he landed on the spikes. I'm playing on, yeah, I could maybe change the difficulty, but I don't think that'll matter. You know what? I just need to reset here. To make it challenging for myself, I will use my tactical cleaver, which is gonna do very little damage. Slap him in the butt a few times, just to survive. I'm not using anything that's gonna help me survive longer. I'm gonna get thrown around a bunch. Why not? We'll just do this until I get tired of it, and then I'll just switch to my overpowered weapon and then just absolutely demolish them. Stop running into me. Oh. Ah, take that. All right, this guy's almost dead. Then I can get the other two. Okay, so there's one down. Don't throw things, that's rude. Ouch. Can't believe these guys. Slice him in the butt. Ouch. I used to be able to like dodge that stuff. Ha! That's what you get. Sucker. Ouch. So this one's almost dead. Then I can focus on the last one. Take this. No heals. Yeah, Frost is actually kind of stunning these guys too. Didn't realize it. Well, that's nice. Oh, don't hit me. You see this guy? So rude. I think something's wrong with these demolishers. That's why the people kept dying instantly. It's because the demolishers are broken. They were too afraid of the demolishers, and so they just died instantly. There. Now I'm gonna grab the spear, throw it at a zombie, because I'm tired of these zombies. And then completely miss one because I was mad. Matthew, do these zombies respawn after you kill them? Oh yes, 100% they do. I'll show you what to do. First, we will take this and we will ignite it and throw it. And that did not help me because he decided to run away with me. Stupid zombie. Alright, that's okay. We're gonna kill this one with a frying pan. Because I don't like his face. This is happening right now. Also, thank you for the follow there, Luke the Nuke. Thank you, I appreciate that so much. How are you doing today? Hope you're having a good one. Broken, those zombies are tier 10, right? Exactly. I'm using a weapon that's like got 400 something damage on it after I use mods. So, yeah. There. He's dead. Ooh! I got more friends. Alright. Oh, wait. There's no more demolishers. Okay, well that didn't work out the way I wanted it to. Maybe I'll go inside, sleep, and then come back. Then... Oh no, the door's locked. I gotta go all the way around. You know what? Rather than walking back to the front, I'm gonna fly back to the front. We'll run over here first. Because, my goodness. In case you didn't know, this specific area, don't know why, but this area over here allows you to use your grappling hook as well as things like the broom. So it's just in that one specific area. It's kind of crazy. That's how you can actually get out of the map. If you use the broom, it's super easy. If you use your grappling hook, then it's a little bit more difficult, but you can still do it. And if you guys want, I will show you how to get out of the map right now on the stream. I'm gonna get back to the front so I can set it back to daytime. Sergeant, so you're an alert for drops now. Have a good stream. All right, hey, thanks for coming in, man. I appreciate it. Whoops, I got stuck right there. Fungo, you said, if they're minimum size demolishers, maybe they are. I don't know. Matthew's like, I don't know if them being tier 10 is a bug or if Techland did it on purpose. So yeah, so the way that it is on purpose. Basically, the enemies in that area, and I think throughout the DLC, are whatever your player level is plus 1. So I have a level 9 character, so they're 10. If you were a level 5, they'd be level 6. If you were a level 1 somehow, they'd be level 2. That kind of stuff. That's what it boils down to. It's whatever your player level is plus 1 is how what level they are. Luke said, if you finish all the blood test missions, can you redo them? If you're talking about these story missions, no. If you're talking about the challenges that you get from good old Severus over here, then yes, you can replay those right over here in this wonderful poster gallery. As soon as you complete the challenge, you'll get a poster over here, and then you can just click the poster and go do it. So if you're talking about story missions, the only way to redo those is to start a new game plus. Tuxedo said, what am I doing right now? Well, I was gonna try to put some people into the demolisher cage, but they kept dying, so not anymore. Chris, does your chapter progress reset in New Game Plus? No, your chapter progress does not reset, but everything, not everything, but all other like mission progress does. So if you're talking about DLC stuff, story stuff, all that kind of stuff, those do get reset, but your chapter progress, no, you keep everything you get from the chapters. Hey, thank you for the follow there, Moment296. Appreciate it. Hope you're having a good day, and how are you? Hope you're having a good one. I know I just said that, and don't know why I said it twice, but I did. Sammy said, I hate that in some areas you can't heal, or you can't run, or you can't jump, you can't use throwables. Yeah, it's mostly safe zones that kind of force that to happen, I've noticed. My phone goes like, in the bloody ties, how do you get the crossbow? So, I haven't done it in this one yet. But basically, I'll go show you real quick. Do I have the peak? Do I have the crossbows? I'll have to look at my stash. I think I put it in my stash. Basically, you have to do the weapon swap method, and you have to specifically go to Hephaestus's Forge Spectacle, which is the highest tier spectacle. Show ya what that one is. I haven't done that one in this particular save, but I'll show you kind of where you go for that. I'm not gonna get it out of the challenge because I already have one, but it's this one right here, Hephaestus's Forge. You want to start this one and skip all that because I don't care. What you want to do is equip the Connor's crossbow. Then all you want to do is run over here. You have the UV glitch that is started beforehand. It helps out a lot more. You grab this spear and you want to run all the way back, because less enemies to deal with. Don't have to worry about anything. You run all the way back here and then swap it out, which it says X, but you actually need to hold Y. Or sorry, if you're on Xbox, you need to hold down A. Yeah, the UV glitch is much better to use. But basically, you swap that out. You drop the crossbow on the ground, and then you do the thing where you pick up the crossbow when the cancel button gets to 75% of the way done. So that's how you get that one out. Wasn't gonna do it on this one because I already have the crossbow, or did I get rid of it? No, I have it. It's right there. I just don't use it. These guys said that challenge is hard to solo. Okay, well, you know what? Let's do it. Why don't we just do that challenge real quick, just to have some fun with it. Now, I will go ahead and turn the UV light glitch on. That's not how you do it. Just to make it a little bit easier. And if you guys want to see it without glitches, I'll do that too.
Sometimes I wake up and I swear my 10-year-old dance.
But this one's not. Yeah, it's not easy, but UV light glitch helps out tremendously. Chris, you said, why don't I do the side quests? Because I've done them a bunch of times and I just skip them a lot of times. So I am going to grab this. And what I'm actually going to do is the same kind of thing. I'm going to do the same thing with the spears, but it's going to give me infinite spears because it super helps. I don't care about the weapon. Now I can go through this, have infinite spears, and not have to worry about enemies. I'm going to take all of them out real quick. Kill enemies extremely quickly. Now, this may prevent me from picking up the Tainted God Killer. I don't know off the top of my head. But getting rid of these enemies will make this go by a lot quicker. Let me kill especially these goons. These fire goons are a pain in the butt. That's all dead over here. Any other zombies? Okay, so there's more that spawn, but at least need to get rid of the goons. Because they're the ones that cause the most problems. Do that, we'll do this. And again, I apologize if I miss stuff in chat. Because sometimes I miss things when I'm in the middle of challenges. Okay, so with the UV light glitch turned on, I don't have to worry about zombies all that much. So they won't get close to me. The goons are the main thing to take care of because they cause problems. So if you can take care of the goons with the UV light glitch, it's super easy. But if not, you can run past them. They're super simple. Let's throw that in here. Here. Go grab some more. This one's not bad. It's just this one's kind of a pain just because of how long it is. And all the friggin' fire everywhere. Oh, definitely be careful of the fire, which I'm gonna need to heal up very, very soon. Ow! Okay, throw that down and heal up because I don't want to die while I'm in the middle of the challenge. Another way you can do this, which actually I think is a little bit easier, if you can't get up the ramp, it's best to just like chuck it in there. So I can do like this right here, bounce it off the wall, and just like you're playing basketball. Matthew, you said no glitches. Well, I'll do this again with no glitches, so you can see what it's like. Just running it normally, which is still not too bad, especially if you do the basketball throw. That helps out a lot. Excuse me, fire. Ouch. I'm always getting set on fire here. I don't like it. So yeah, that's an easy way is just bounce it off the wall. Sometimes it'll do that and fly way over here and it's super annoying. So you gotta kind of time it or like get it lined up just right. I'm just throwing it all over the place, so this isn't helping right now. I could just walk up there and get it done. But a little bit higher. There we go. And there we go. Boom. I'm gonna ignite the furnace. So I'll do this again afterwards with no glitches. I'll have the UV light turned off and you guys can see how to do it. Also, thank you for the follow there, E15 bread. I appreciate that. Skip all that stuff. Alright, open the chimneys. Forgot where to... Oh yeah, the chimneys are over here. And jump. Whee! Yeah, this... that's... That hurt. So let's do this. So this... You definitely need to take out these goons. Otherwise, you're gonna be having a bad day. For sure. Dale, are the weapon duplication glitches still working? Yes. If you're... Yeah. Just basically yes. They do still work. Ashley, you said you have the 13.4 Halloween mask from the event? Nice. That is awesome. Take all the damage. Yeah, if you're doing this without the glitches, then using the little things that have like the health packs and using your crossbow especially is massively helpful. Which Like I said, if you guys want to see how to do this one without glitches, I will show you as well. Excuse me, zombies. And there we go. Woo! That was almost bad. Those fire extinguisher zombies are the worst. They are a nightmare. Sam, you said you wish they had full Bozak spectacle because the Easter egg one only goes to trial 3, I think. Oh yeah? I didn't know how far it went. Kind of cool. It's cool that the challenge is there. It does suck that there's not more to it. Ouch! I'm on fire. I need. I'm gonna die. Oh wow! I didn't die. Take that. Heal up a bit. Yeah, some of these are a bit difficult to hit. That is for sure. You're fine. Thank you for the follow, A Gaming Revolution. I appreciate that. Swingy said, how do you replay Carnage Hall DLC? Because I finished and I want to do some more machete glitches. So, as far as replaying the DLC itself, like as far as like story missions go, those can only be redone in New Game Plus. However, the challenges can be done just by simply going to the posters, which I'll show again after I complete this one. Die, stupid thing. Okay, should be good enough now to do this without any exploding zombies around me. Get up here. And can I make it? And woo! Alright, there we go. Also, thank you for the follow there, Zombie King of Kings. Appreciate that. How are you doing today? Hope you're having a good one. Go way over here and try not to get lit on fire, because I totally forgot to grab more health packs. Oh, there's a couple right here. So there we go. Okay, where's the spitter? That's what I gotta find. Oh, there's one up here. Spitters are a pain in the butt. There we go. Spitters are dead. Now I can just activate this thing. Jimbo says UV flashlight glitch cause issues to the game. Not that I've seen. I haven't noticed any issues in the game itself. But I could be. I've never seen any glitches or any issues with it. So I don't think so. Whee! Superfly! Nope. Oh wait, duh, I forgot. I gotta get the materials and then come all the way up here. This part does suck, I will say that. Having to come all the way back up here. If you have the UV light glitch, it's super easy. If you don't, it's super annoying. Dogwater said the biggest mystery of Dying Light 2 is how are Aiden's knees still functional? Right? How is any part of his body still functional? I think it's probably because of the whole I'm a volatile deal. So could be part of that. Alright, let's jump up here. Whee! And there we go. Now I gotta throw this across the gap. Oh, dang it! Oh, I threw it too hard and bounced way down here. So that is one of the downsides to this part. This part is the worst part. Just trying to, nope, that didn't work out. Ouch. Trying to get back up here. Oh, make it! Seriously? Come on, what was that? Thank you for the follow there, Piro Cool. I appreciate that. How are you doing today? Hope you're having a good one. Gord, how do I do the UV light glitch again? Okay, let me get up here. Where's an easier spot to get to? Ah, right here. This is easier because of this lift. Ouch. Oh, if I drop that on the ground, I'll be so mad. This better go back up to the top, or else I'm gonna be like really mad. For the UV light glitch, you need to have the UV light at a level 3. You turn your flashlight off. Then you activate your flashlight, your UV light, and you pause the game at the exact same time. And this will cause, basically then as soon as the game is paused, you go into photo mode and then exit photo mode, and then your UV light is kind of stuck around you. That's how you do that. I have a video of it on my channel if you're curious. That was a bad idea. Oh my gosh. I don't remember the path. I think it's this way actually. You're supposed to, yeah, you're supposed to get right here. Instead, I went like a super long way to do this. You don't need to worry about the goon up here. You just need to be able to chunk it in there. That's all you gotta do. Broggy said, how long am I streaming for? So, honestly, I'm only gonna be streaming for probably another, ooh, gotta heal up, 15 minutes or so. Okay, so let me see. Whoops. So, Tainted God Killer is not usable right now. That's happening. Thank you for the follow there, Ukashk. Sorry if I said that wrong. But I don't know. The stream may go on longer. I don't know. It depends. Usually I try to go about 3 hours, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. Since I can't use the, so this might cause a problem. Hurt them if I, yep, okay. So you can do this without the Tainted God Killer if you did the infinite what do you call it? Throwing spear. If you did that, then you can just throw spears at them until they die. Whoa, that almost hit me. Did you see that? Rude. You don't see me throw, I mean, never mind. I am throwing things at you, so that's only fair, to be completely honest. Nope. That's right. Let's get down here. Go face to face. Mono demolisher. So yeah, the Tainted God Killer obviously kills them quicker, but this is also not a bad thing either. You can just like throw it at them until they die. So there you go. that's how you do the challenge with glitches. Turn the UV light glitch on before you go into the challenge. Swap for the infinite throwing spear, and then you are good to go. You will be perfectly fine. Also, thank you for the follow there, Joe Biden Peepoo. I appreciate that. Swing said, hold UV while opening menu tab, go back to game, let go. That may work. You can do it that way, I guess. Tim said, Evan leaves Villador at the end of the game, but it's still in Villador. Astrid dies at the end of Bloody Ties, but she's still alive, actually. Yeah, so the way that the endings work in Dying Light is that when you complete the game, they essentially put you back at a place before you completed the game. So when you beat Dying Light 2 and you finish the epilogue, it technically takes you back to before you finish the epilogue. Whenever you complete the DLC, it takes you back to before you completed the DLC. Even though the mission progress isn't changed, that's in time-wise, that's where you are placed. Danny said you can duplicate the God Killer as well. Yeah, you definitely can. I have not been able to do it myself. I know there is ways to do it, but I don't really care to get it myself, just because it is glitching that one out is the exact same as any other glitched out weapon that you can get from the DLC. They all do the exact same amount of damage. Dog Wardy said Techland will probably be waiting for us to discover all the glitches so they can patch them. Hey, maybe that's the way they're doing it. They're like, all right, build up all this stuff, and then they're just gonna do a massive patch and fix all of the bugs in the game. Thank you for the follow there. We got Giraffe 2801 and Dutch Arab. I'm so sorry. I know I mispronounced that in some form or fashion. I apologize. But how are you guys doing? Thank you guys so much for the follow. Hope you're having a good day. Gordon said, does anything happen to the fanboy in the game? No, they kind of like dropped that off entirely. I felt like that was gonna go somewhere, and then it goes nowhere, and you're like, oh, okay, that was kind of cool, but you know, whatever. Sammy says someone gave you a modded legendary tainted god killer. Nice, that's kind of cool. And hopefully chapter 3 and the patch will come out at the same time. Oh yeah, it will. They always release the chapters with a patch. So if you guys want to see that mission again, but without glitches, let me know in the chat and take a quick water break. Or if there's any DLC challenges you want to see, I can do real quick. That to do without glitches, you just let me know and I will take them down. Anything you're struggling with. Grandmaster Aura, you say we still don't know who the stranger is. Actually, we do know who the stranger is. So this is a spoiler for anyone who has not beaten the DLC. I'm going to spoil this in just a minute. I'll count down and then give a thumbs up whenever the spoiler is gone. So if you want to mute during that time, you can. However, you definitely know who the stranger is because of the tape you get at the end, although I will say the tape that you get is still bugged and broken for pretty much everybody. If you're able to listen to it, which I know some people have been able to, you do find out, and here comes the spoiler in 3, 2, 1. The stranger is actually Abel or Skullface the entire time. It works out especially whenever you do like the gilded cage side quest. That's kind of what helps lead you into everything. But the stranger actually is Skullface. It's kind of weird because it's just, yeah, it's strange and weird and doesn't make a lot of sense, but that's the way it is. Thumbs up, spoiler is now gone, in case you wanted to miss that. Redonkulus said, is the Tainted God Killer the best weapon? No. Yes and no. So any of the glitched weapons that are overpowered are the best weapon. Whichever one you just happen to like the look of or like the animations of or whatever, that's the best one. Technically, if you want to really dive into it, I'd say the military machete, just because it can swing faster than all the other ones. However, it is 100% personal preference because every single one of them does the same amount of damage, whether it's the military machete, Painted God Killer, the big old engine oil or whatever it's called. So yeah, all of them are exactly the same. So Matthew, you said you want me to break out of the map? All right, let's go do that. We'll break out of the map for you, Matthew. Ghost Gaming, you said, I know that you've already shown it off, but can you please show the farm for uncommon trophies again? So let me show you on the map where that is. It'll be a little bit easier. I gotta go back to Old Villador for that. So it's, there is a section in the central loop next to the Pine Windmill, sorry, can't say words. There's a broken bridge that's got like a yellow beam, and then between the two broken parts of the bridge there's like a gray beam, and between them what you want to do is go on the side that does not have the beam attached to it, the gray beam. There's a howler down below you. You hit them and it'll start the chase, and then the virals will start spawning from underneath a ambulance over there, and you will just keep the chase going and end it before you get to level 3, because volatiles will not die from fall damage, at least from that height, and they will reach you and cause bad things. So it's one that you have to end by the time you reach level 3 and then start again. XP say, wish we could repair the tribunal axe. Oh, I didn't know you couldn't repair it. That kind of sucks. But at least you can easily go get it again. So where do you go to replay the Carnage Hall challenges? So you can kind of see it on the map here. Basically, when you're in your safe room, or in the room with your bed inside the Carnage Hall, you go out, you've got the boxing kind of ring off to the right, as well as Severus, and then off to the left is actually like a little hallway. So you go in there and there's a bunch of posters, which you'll see this purple poster icon. You go to those posters and you just click on them, and then that's how you're able to redo them over and over and over again. As you do the challenges. The missions themselves, you can't replay them, unfortunately. without starting a new game plus. Taco, you said, why do the tank shoe models at level 9 look kind of goofy? I have no idea. There's a lot of things that look kind of goofy in this game. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna get outside the map. I'm gonna show you the way without using the broom, because most people won't have the broom, so it's not really fair to them. So what you want to do is specifically on this side of the Carnage Hall, and specifically in this nasty red pool, you can actually bring out your grappling hook. You need to have your grappling hook at least level 2 in order to do this. If you don't have it at level 2, this will not work. Thank you for following, Mr. Mojo69. I appreciate that. How are you doing today? Hope you're having a good one. But what you want to do is basically kind of fling yourself towards this hill, immediately open your paraglider, and then boost upwards. So you need a paraglider level 3 in order to boost, and then you need a grappling hook level 2. If you do have the broom, it's much easier. You can just open your broom and then fly away. But this is kind of a pain, and I may not get it on the first few tries, but let's try it. What the heck? Where'd this zombie come from? Okay, we gotta fight the zombie now. For some reason. Oh, wait. Actually, he's gonna keep coming back. Yeah, I think it's weird. This doesn't quite make sense to me. You're in this enclosed area that no zombies are in or whatever, and then somehow randomly there's zombies out here. I never understood why that was a design choice. But yeah, so aim at this hill here. You want to boost yourself and then upwards. I went downwards, that didn't help, so I gotta try it again. It's really quick and not super easy to do. There we go. So boost upwards, and then now you just need to try to fly to the front of the building. Also helps if you have a stamina thing beforehand, and honestly I went the wrong direction. You need to turn around instead of trying to go all the way around, because this ain't gonna do it. I'm gonna run out of stamina before I get there, but you have to make it to the front of the building. It's the only way. Do it. Yeah, I did the wrong way. Let me go do that again. Give me a minute. Andy says, so sad you can't get on the roof. You can 100% get on the roof, and that's what I'm going to show you how to do it right now. There's no real benefit to it. You can go outside the area and explore a little bit, but there is nothing there other than death walls. So there's that. But yeah, it is a thing. So I'm going to show that in just a second. You want to basically turn around and not go around the whole building like I did, because you will not have enough stamina to do it. Daniel said they have to reduce the zombie hugging chances. Oh yeah, for sure. They need to reduce that. It is ridiculous. Swing, how do you fling up with the paraglider? So you need to have your paraglider at level 3. And if you're on a controller, you need to click the L3 button. If you're trying to go upwards, you need to hold down on the left analog stick and then click it, and that will help you boost upwards. If you're on PC, honestly, I don't know what the control is for that, but that is the button combination that you have to use. Tristan, I respond, gentlemen, if I do New Game Plus, can I replay the... Where'd this guy come from? Can I replay the Bozak Horde in the DLC without collecting the card? No. If you do a New Game Plus, you will have to go back and collect the poster again in order to do the challenge. Alright, so here we go. So let's... didn't do it that time. So it's really close. All you gotta do is you gotta use this wall here. Paraglider, boost upwards, and like I said, you gotta turn all the way around and obviously not hit the ground in the process. But you're trying to make it back to the front. That is the only place where you can get up. There is a bunch of invisible walls. And the front is the only place where you can get around them. You need to keep boosting upwards as much as you can. It's much easier if you have the broom. But if you don't have the broom, you can do it this way, and you might need an endurance booster. I may not have enough to get up there. Yeah, I think it almost requires an endurance booster. So, that's so close. Ah, dang it. No! Okay. Good news, bad news situation. No! Good news is I didn't die initially. Bad news is I died. It's not easy. I'll just show you kind of, because there's an invisible wall all around the top. I'll just show you with the broom. I don't have any endurance boosters, I don't think. You know, I'll craft some. Why not? Endurance booster. There we go. Let's equip some of these bad boys. And here we go. Endurance booster will help because it'll give you a little bit of extra stamina to get up there. But we're gonna do this. I'll show you guys. Doggy said, hold on, I gotta get a drink of water. One sec. Taco, you said you can use the photo mode bunny hop. I am not good at that. I've never been able to get that to work. I just don't know if my reflexes aren't fast enough. So I'm showing you the way that I know how to do it. But yeah, if you do the photo mode jumping glitch, that will also help you do it. But again, I've never been able to get that to work because I don't know, I can't push the buttons fast enough or do it right. So yeah, there's that. Swing, how do you easily find military tech? So they're all inside of, oh, you can't see on this map, but they're in the what you call it, military airdrops. So if you go to the military airdrops that are kind of around the map, there's 14 in total. The 15th one is only available during the prologue, so there's that. But you go to each of those and that's how you find them. You look for the parachute on the roof. I'm gonna try doing it this way instead of going the other way. That is not the right button. Okay, almost had it, almost had it. Back up a little bit here. Okay, I guess the paraglider doesn't work right there. It works over here though. Being not close enough. There we go. Alright, so I got the endurance booster, which is going to give me a little bit more. It should actually give me enough to get over there. But we'll get over to the front. We'll get on top of this thing. Science God's like where I get all my med kits from. So all the ones I have now I got from the solo duplication glitch. I dropped all of them on the ground. That's where I got those from. Twisted dreams. So there's that. Could be a good catchphrase for merch. Yeah, not a bad idea. Not a bad idea. So yeah, right up here. This is the ah, dang it, that's not the spot. I can't remember the spot exactly. I'm gonna land over here so I don't die. Okay, so I still died. So I was in the front. I guess you need to be fully in the front, but you do need an endurance booster to get up there to do it, and you need to have maxed out stamina. We're gonna do this. I swear, I'm not giving up until I get on top of this roof. Once you get on top of the roof, then you can just use that to hop over the fence because you're past the invisible walls at that point. And a useful parkour set for extra stamina. Thank you. I totally forgot I have that kind of stuff. Although it doesn't actually give you more stamina, it just gives you better health regen speed. It does more damage on your parkour attacks, but you don't get additional stamina though. So you don't need that. You need the endurance booster though, for sure. Imagine if Techland made a remake with Dying Light 2's engine. A remake of Dying Light 2? I feel like they kind of need to do that. Okay. Oh wait, is that? Oh, is that it? Is that what you do? You do a little bunny hop? I don't know. Forget it. I'm gonna do it this way. A Dying Light 1 remake? Yeah, no, they probably won't do that. Ever, to be honest. I think they're officially just like, nah, we're done with Dying Light 1. We've moved on. Does it train stamina slower? According to these, there is nothing on here about stamina drain. So, I mean, that could be just a visual thing that it just doesn't show. But, I don't know. I'm gonna do it with the brawler gear. Get another endurance booster. And then boost upwards. And let's turn around. So I can do it this time if I, you know, don't mess it up. That's all we gotta do. Not mess it up this time. So you want to go all the way to the front, like I was doing, except, you know, actually go fully to the front and not just kind of off to the side like I did. Not helpful. You can see we're almost at the top of it. So you need to kind of be above it, I think. Keep going. We're almost there. It's once you get, I think, over here. Yeah, once you're over here, you can just, bam, glide over here. And now we're on top of the roof. So yeah, you need to be in front, kind of where this statue is. The endurance booster will get you up here. If you don't have the endurance booster, it probably won't work super well. But yes, we are on top of the roof. There's the castle over there. We can see that. Let's hop up a little bit higher. Nope. Can't jump up there. So let's see what we can see from here. So there's the VNC tower. So yeah, I was right. So the Carnage Hall is located kind of right behind this. I'm wondering if I go to the VNC tower. I'm trying to get directions here. So here's south. I'm looking directly with south right in the middle. And so the PK ship is right under the little arrow on the end, or so basically the very end of the navigation bar at the top. And the VNC tower is about an inch. So I'm gonna see after this. We'll go to the top of the VNC tower and see if we can see Carnage Hall from up there. Because let's see what else we got over here. Which church is that? I feel like that's not a church you can get to. So okay, so here's the VNC tower. There's downtown. I think. Yeah, I think this is. Is that the one with the crane on it? Can't really tell. The big whole building, so look for the whole building at the very kind of top corner. So we're gonna look at that in just a minute, see if we can see this place over here. So here we are, we're on top. It's all sorts of good stuff. Now from up here, if you want to get outside the map, all you gotta do is just use your... Don't do that. There's a spot, I don't know where it is. It's somewhere up there where you can actually use your paraglider again and kind of fly. I was clearly not in that spot, but we got up there, so this shows you can get on the roof. I know you can get over it because I've done it before. But we are going to go to the top of the VNC tower and we're going to see if we can find it. This is the poster location I was talking about earlier, where you can activate the posters for whoever mentioned that before. So we're going to check that. We're going to check the top of the VNC tower, but I got to leave this area to do that. Oh, I don't want to go this way. It takes too long. I go through the front. I can go straight to the car. That's what I'm looking for. Ian, sorry. Hiyo, I was struggling to get a rare uncommon trophies until I found the Night Runner hideout in Muddy Grounds of the metro station. I stood on the wooden bridge, farmed them suckers all night. In Muddy Grounds. I'll have to look at the map. Nice. Cool find. There's a few places like that you can just kind of sit there. Wixby say just got the Twitch drop. Is it any good? Which one? If you're talking about the armor, no, it's terrible. All of the gear is awful. If you're talking about the tactical cleaver, it depends on how it gets dropped for you. When you redeem it, you could potentially get it as a legendary item, and it could be absolutely fantastic. Or you may get it as a blue rare. So it's kind of depends on how it rewards you. JFab said, does anyone know how to get the NP for sedating throwing knives for the bolters? So yeah, the only way to get them is at the very start of that mission, and if you didn't get them somehow, then the only other way to get them would be that you have to join someone else's game who happens to have some in their stash. I personally have some in my stash because I wanted to keep them, but you have to either find someone who's on that mission too, who can drop some for you, or you have to... Yeah, that's really it. You need to find someone else who's got it. That's the only way, to be completely honest. All right, let's get up to the top of the VNC tower here. We'll ride the super long elevator. I just want to see if we can see the what do you call it? DLC area from on top of the tower. If I can get to the front of the VNC tower. Sometimes I always get my directions mixed up when I go around in circles, just like I just did. Oh goodness. All right, you know what? Here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna fly to the top of this thing and be done with it. Or fly close to the top anyway. Okay, the VNC tower is fully over there. I hate the air pockets you run into. Super annoying. Alright, I'll take the elevator up. Give me a chance to chat with all of you wonderful people while I'm waiting for the 5-hour elevator to come down and go back up. Oh, I really wish they fixed the speed on this elevator. It's so slow. It's so bad. If you've ever gone up here, you know what I mean. Taku said it's different. The Elysium Arch thing doesn't appear, and the LOD makes it seem like the whole area is covered in chemicals. Really? Interesting. Well, the Arch, I don't even think is... I mean, I know it's in the game files, but I don't even think it's even over there. You don't even see that at all. Stellar J said, yeah, the gear from the Twitch drop is very underwhelming. I would be nicer if Techland drop us gear that's useful for endgame. Oh, for sure. Then you said, can you still get the Twitch drops? Yes, you can. I would say hop over to my Twitch right now because I'm live there as well. However, you probably won't be able to be on it long enough to get any rewards from my particular stream. This was the last stream where I was doing Twitch drops because they do end on Tuesday at noon Central Time, so whatever the equivalent is for you. I don't know if it's noon in all time zones or whatnot, but so if you haven't got them, you do need to claim them before Tuesday. Otherwise, you won't get them. Thank you for the follow there, Sliro1. Appreciate that. How are you doing today? Hope you're having a good one. Capo, you said I need 1 shotgun, 1,000 bullets, bro. I need. So that one I do have a video on how to get it. You just need over on my YouTube channel. You just need a person to do it with you. It is a co-op glitch. If you find someone who already has it, they can just drop it for you. Obviously, you can dupe it that way, but that you do need to kind of have another person with you in order to obtain it initially. Josie, you said, do you ever get infinite loading screens when fast traveling or your game crashing? I have not experienced that specifically, no. Maybe because I'm on the Series S. I have no idea, but I have not experienced that, no. He's the guy that says that I claim my Twitch drops when I go to my stash. There's nothing there. I don't know. Yeah, it's still kind of broken. Well, that happens. Not much to really do about that, unfortunately. Alright, so here we are. We're at the top of the tower here. Got a big old church over there. Okay, so there's the... pop up binoculars. But there is the, what you call it? PK, castle. It should be right there. Yeah, you should see the Carnage Hall somewhere right here. But you don't, which is interesting. A little closer. Huh. That is very interesting. Yeah, it is not there. So it is completely on a separate map, which is a little disappointing, but also at the same time I kind of understand. Because if they just included it over there, then we could have just had a fast travel to it rather than going through the thing we're doing. But yeah, that's where it would be, is right there. And you can clearly see that it is not there. So there we go. Jesse, is there a way to duplicate on PlayStation? If you're talking about the solo duplication glitch, kind of no. Because it seems like anybody that tries it on PlayStation just immediately crashes no matter what. Even if they click back to the main menu and do all the things that prevent crashing, it still has issues. So the way to duplicate on PlayStation would be the multiplayer duplication glitch instead of the solo duplication glitch. Talking said if this game came out in 2014, 2015, people would appreciate it. I think so. People would appreciate it more if it came out a few years ago. Those of you say maybe this PSN game is way too laggy. That's possible. That's definitely possible. I know PlayStation's had a lot of issues with Dying Light. But I think that is actually where I am going to end it today. I had a ton of fun. I had so much fun. Thank you everybody for the follows, everybody chatting, having a blast, doing all sorts of stuff. Like I said, I will be starting a brand new streaming schedule starting Tuesday, this coming Tuesday. I will be doing from Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. It will be 6 p.m. Central Time. I'll be going live on YouTube, Twitch, and Facebook all at the same time. So whichever one you prefer, you can watch me there. And then on Saturdays, I will be going live at 12 o'clock noon, just like I did today, Central Time. And that is all posted over on my Twitter. It's posted in my Discord. It's over on my Twitch, actually. I have a schedule thing you can look at. But that's going forward. That's going to be what my schedule is. So you'll know when exactly I'm streaming, and we'll kind of go from there. Now, this coming weekend, we do have the Callisto Protocol coming out. I will be doing streams of the Callisto Protocol. So that will be starting Friday. Unless maybe earlier if they want to give me an early key that I can play early. Please striking distance if somehow you see this video. But anyways, that's going to do it for today. Again, I appreciate everybody. I had a ton of fun. Hope you did as well. And I will see you all on Tuesday.